All that build up for Kofi, trash for Brock Lesnar.
Paul Heyman's supposed to save Raw. He's the worst lifeguard I've ever seen.
Oh, here we go.
Next time I want to see no DQ and a Hell in a Cell, I'll just ask Aaron Riff.
Which X-Star will show up? I don't know. Plans change. $11.99, please.
What do you two? This is your boy Diakis Prime.
Go ahead.
The real X-Star.
The concept.
And we would like to welcome you, me and the Real Wrestling crew, would like to welcome you to Real Wrestling episode 86. We're getting up in, 86. Holy shit. We're going to 86 somebody, all right. Anyway. What just happened? Oh, yeah. Survivor Series weekend. Well, it happened a week ago, but nobody Smurda. Anyway.
Oh, Lord.
I guess we'll start with TakeOver. War Games 3 or 2019, whatever you want to call it.
I think they should go by the year now.
Yeah, okay.
Take over Chicago 3, whatever.
Thank you. Let's get some scores.
Oh, this is for the weekend, 10.
Okay.
War Games, 9.9.
It's hard for me to grade War Games. I can't give it a 10. So I get 9.5.
I'm gonna give War Games. I think I gave it a 9.5, and I gave Survivor Series a 7.5.
Oh, for the weekend? Oh, yeah. I agree with the real Let's Talk. It was a 10.
Oh yeah, for the weekend I'll go about 8.5, 9.
Let me see here. Diakis Prime. Let me see here. Well, it's funny because today is the 30th of November, and WWE is already taking their fucking blood money via PayPal out of my fucking account! Can you at least wait till fucking midnight? Jesus! No, but yeah, I think I gave War Games 3 or Chicago or 2019 or whatever the fuck it's called. I gave it a 9.99, and I'm not changing that score. I think what did I give Survivor Series? I didn't even give Survivor Series a score. And that was the first time ever I was cheering for Shayna Baszler, so I guess that's important. I guess I'll give Survivor Series an 8.7625, just to be weird. And I give the weekend as a whole. I was thoroughly sports entertained, as they would say, especially by that one guy saying "boo." That guy is amazing. He's doing the Lord's work. But I'll give the weekend a 9. A flat 9. Yeah, I'll give it a 9.
Oh, this is the highest score I think I gave a main roster show in a long time. But Survivor Series got a 9 for me.
Holy shit!
I ain't gave a main roster show over a 7.5 in a long time.
Hell yeah, that's the base right there.
It would be time to go him, but the reason I'm getting a 9.5 because I did not expect them to put over NXT that hard.
I did.
I expected to give them some stuff, but I did not expect that much.
Oh yeah, me too. I thought they should go over the whole night.
I like what people thought, because some people went into expectation of, ain't no way they're going to let NXT win.
Yeah.
So they lowered their
I
expectations.
seen that
So when
much.
NXT won, they was highly thrilled. Me, I went in, because I don't care about brand supremacy, as a fan. What are they fighting for, really? Nothing. But because I actually like NXT, that's why I said this was smart to add them this year, because if it was just Raw and SmackDown, I wouldn't have cared about this show at all.
I agree.
Yeah.
Adding NXT was great because I watch NXT every week, and I gave up on Raw and SmackDown. Funny, because once they did the draft and the roster was set, I don't think I watched a single episode. Now that they got set roster, I ain't watched not one episode.
Right.
I just see clips maybe. But adding NXT was just great because now I had something to root for. It's brand supremacy, and it was a brand I actually wanted to win, so I had something to root for.
I'm glad most of my favorites are on SmackDown because until football season over with, I'm not really gonna see that much Raw outside the clips.
Well, my faves are all over the place. Because two of my favorites are on SmackDown. They Sami Zayn and Nakamura. I just wish Sami would wrestle again.
I think he still had that shoulder injury or something.
I know somebody said that this partnership was supposed to lead up to Sami Zayn versus Nakamura. It's supposed to be like Kevin Owens and Jericho. And I hope they're right. But Sami Zayn has to turn face in that. I don't see how it could happen. But then again, I don't see how Jericho could turn face in that work.
Well, Nakamura I would just betray Sammy for no reason.
Yeah, low blow the hell out of him like he did AJ.
That would do it.
I mean, we saw perfect form from a low blow by father and son. I mean, that form that Ray had was beautiful, but his son, oh my God, he probably sit down Brock Lesnar's nuts back to fucking Saskatchewan. Holy shit.
And he still doesn't wear a cup.
After all this fucking time, you think he would...
Yeah.
I mean, he must want to go through, have a vasectomy the hard way.
Him and AJ, but they don't believe in cups.
Mm-mm.
Well, we can get into this show.
But
AJ
still,
Balls got done so dirty over the years.
I still think it would be funny, like that storyline. Here's Nakamura tries to blow or whatever, and fucking AJ says, "Ha ha." He pulls out the cup and then he.
That would be a face thing to do. Pull the cup out like, yeah, I'm wearing the cup and just get low blowed again.
Yeah, because they just bend over and start flashing the cup at him and get low blow while they doing it.
Oh, I missed that Nakamura. Oh man, that guy was amazing.
Now he dressed like Sanji from One Piece for some reason. Well, okay. He has style.
Yeah, I agree. He does have style. I love for World Towers.
Nakamura delivery is just amazing.
Yes.
I like when they were like, "What's the other guy that met?" Nakamura said, "I'm drawing a blank."
Okay. Are we just gonna review the card? I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Who the hell is Angel Garza?
Really good
Yeah.
third generation wrestler.
One of
in
my
NXT.
favorites right now.
And who the hell is Isaiah Swerve
My
Scott?
boy has the Swerve.
He lost. Well, Swerve
Somebody
lost.
from
Yeah, he lost. I didn't watch the match. I didn't know.
I want to say he was in CZW or something like
He
that.
was Shane Strickland.
Yeah, that's right.
He was kill shot in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, that's right. He was Shane Swerve Strickland. Now he's Isaiah Swerve.
Lord have mercy, though. You talking about King of the Hill?
Yeah, that's right. Shane Strickland. That's who he is.
Yeah, he was with I think it was with MLW before he went to NXT.
MLW is just like...
MLW is the new Ring of Honor. If you want to look at it that way.
Yeah, except without all the corruption.
Ring of Honor is new TNA.
Look like they were always TNA all along. Shit.
They put
God,
out
I mean, I know.
it was me, Austin.
This Carter is a lot more likable than Bubba Ray.
Hey, I know Sinclair is
Bully Ray.
I know Sinclair is full of shit, but Jesus, they fucked the Ring of Honor up.
It's their own fault. They would have been bigger than man. If Ring of Honor would just got their shit together, WWE, they would still been big, but half of the people in the company wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor would have still had all them names if they would have just put some money behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Choose.
Well, the previous owners of Ring of Honor didn't want to do that either, so
Yeah.
they just screwed either way.
They didn't even want to keep AJ Styles. That's how TNA got him.
And TNA didn't want to keep him either, for that matter.
Now,
No,
TNA was
no.
smart. They were like, "Hey, if y'all wrestle for us, y'all can't wrestle for Ring of Honor." And shit, AJ was like, "All right." Same with Kaz and Dames and all on. The only person who stayed was CM Punk. Then he went to WWE.
Good job, Phil.
But even after all that, Ring of Honor managed to build stars. They always built them up. When they lost the belt, WWE.
Okay. So, yeah. I guess that covered that match. The first match on the card was Team Ripley. Yeah, Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Tegan Knox, and Dakota Kai. Hey, she's a Kiwi. versus Team Baszler, Shayna Baszler, Bianca Belair, Io Shirai, and Kay Lee Ray.
I don't
Not-
know who I picked.
Not to be confused with Kylie Ray.
You pick Baszler.
Okay.
I think I picked Team Baszler too.
Yeah, because me and the concept was the only one who picked Team Ripley.
What was I wrong?
Well, that's an L.
I'll take that L.
Oh yeah, which match was this? Was this with Team? Oh yeah, this is a takeover. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yep, the team Rhea Ripley versus Baszler.
I thought, and my reason for picking Team Ripley is the same reason I picked Team Ciampa, and the exact same thing happened in both matches, which is I thought they would pin the champion to set up for them being the number one contender.
And you were 100% correct.
Yeah, but what Dakota did, which is
That was vicious.
Well, yeah, explain.
it hurt me to my soul. I mean, the turn was coming, like,
You can see it a mile away.
yeah.
Yeah, it started with I blame Rhea Ripley for that.
It's
When it
not,
happened, you just pick her.
it's not the fact that she turned heel because she was justified. It's what she did. Like, when she destroyed Tegan Knox for no reason. That's the one person who had her back the whole time. That's why I want to hear, I'm still waiting for her explanation.
Yeah, then she beat Mia Yim ass too. I mean, we don't know that, but
No,
we can guess.
no. That's been
Yeah,
confirmed.
that's confirmed.
Oh, it confirmed. Oh well.
No,
yeah.
no. It's not confirmed on TV. We just know she did.
Oh yeah,
Go ahead, we're going ham about what she did. I'm like, I must be missing something crazy.
I think because like Dakota's character, like she's like an underdog character. Like she have all these good matches, but she always loses. Like Shayna Baszler bullied her for months. Then when she tore her ACL, which was legit, that wasn't even storyline nothing. It was just like, damn, another setback for Dakota. So then when she came back, I was like, okay, they're gonna build her up slowly to beat Shayna for the title. But then when Bianca Belair beat her that first night, I was like, okay, they ain't doing that. I was like, another L for Dakota. Then when they did the War Games, when they were clearly going the War Game route, I was like, okay, they're gonna be Dakota, Tegan, Candice, and Ripley. And I guess Mia Yim gonna end up being with Shayna's team. Then Mia Yim came out there and beat down everybody on Shayna's team. I was like, wait a minute, Mia Yim for the joint, Ripley? And then Dakota didn't get picked. I was like, God damn, Dakota just got the worst luck.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she walked off, I was like, I finally understand. I was like, you just felt so bad for her.
I didn't. I was like,
But once that happened, I was like, okay, here comes the heel turn.
yeah, I was like, yeah. I said something might happen out of this. But I was like, I'm not gonna assume. Let's wait.
Because if they had so many routes, she could have joined Team Baszler to try and get back at them.
Yeah, that's what I
and then
thought was gonna
screwed Shayna Baszler to set herself up as the number one contender and still been the babyface. But nah. And then when me and Yim took that bump, I was like, okay, this is their way to write her out and get Dakota Kai on the team. And Dakota Kai gonna prove that she should have been on the team the whole time and she gonna beat Shayna Baszler. Nope. They ain't do that right either because me and Yim came back the next night. Or no, 2 nights later on SmackDown. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what the hell they doing now. Because the whole time, who was going to be Shayna's partner? And then Kaylee Ray came out of nowhere, which was a shocking surprise. But when she came out that cage and she kicked the shit out of Tegan Knox, I was like, what? She could have turned here. If she would have attacked Rhea, I wouldn't even care that much. But Tegan Knox did nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Tegan Knox, and then, like, Tegan
That
Knox,
was on Rhea Ripley.
Tegan Knox's story is similar to Dakota's.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had 2 ACL injuries.
Damn.
Like, she tore her ACL. She missed the first Mae Young Classic because she tore her left ACL. Worked hard to come back so she could be in the second when she was picked to win it, but she tore her ACL against who? Rhea Ripley. Like, the story wrote itself.
The ACLs, bro.
But like I said, that heel turn hurt just as much as Seth Rollins. But at least Seth Rollins was justified because
Seth wasn't just.
all right, it wasn't justified. You're right, but Seth Rollins, it made sense because Seth Rollins got everything he wanted. Seth Rollins became a main eventer. He became champion. It made sense. That's when I got back on the Seth Rollins bandwagon. I was like, you know what? He was looking out for himself, and it worked.
It made sense for selfish reasons.
Because if you would have looked at it from a backstage way, because we all know Roman was getting a push, and Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose were gonna be fucked. But by doing that turn, Seth Rollins got over as the main eventer, and the only person who was fucked was Dean Ambrose.
But he got over
But then I was just about to say, then he was over more than both of them. So it worked out for all of them. Until Bray Wyatt just showed up in Hell in a Cell for no reason. And just ruined Dean Ambrose.
Damn.
Yeah.
But getting to the match, after Dakota Kai just beat the shit out of first of all, she beat the shit out of Tegan Knox. The funniest thing to me was Shayna Baszler. She was in that little cage. She was just dying laughing.
Yeah, that was cracking me.
That shit was just hilarious to her. While people was hurt, one of them literally being hurt in Tegan Knox. She over there just cutting up the food. And then she went over there and just go look at her. When she finally got out, like, is she alright? And go just start laughing some more.
Bro, you can't even blame her. You see something like that.
And then,
She didn't do nothing. She just got ass whooped for no reason.
what made the heel turn even more spectacular is when Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae was just watching it. They was almost in tears. They couldn't get out the cage to go stop her. They were just watching that shit. And then they turned around and realized, shit, it is 3-on-2 right now. Because the other three just started whooping their ass, and then Shayna just walked down there. I do like the way they made Rhea and Candice actually win the match, because goddamn Io just started doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, they don't want to win. Io flipping off the cages and shit. Alright, I understand it's 4-on-2. But you didn't need to do all that shit.
Bro, almost all the highlights I've seen in that match was Io doing crazy shit.
When she was climbing up the cage, I was like, oh my god, just climb back down.
I seen her like, she seemed to do a move. Yeah.
That spot made so much sense, because after she moonsaulted on Candice and Bianca, it took all three of them out the match. And what's her name was already taken out. I forgot what happened to Kaylee Ray. I think she got hit in the head with a trash can or something. But that made it 1-on-1 on the other side of the ring.
Wait, how the trash can get in the ring?
Rhea Ripley brought all that shit in when she came. She was the first one out and brought all that shit in.
Good job.
They did that match smart. That's why I don't know why people complaining about, they was 4-on-2 and they won. I was like, Rhea got her by herself. That's the whole point of the two rings. The cut off, like, to separate the team. That's how they used to do back in the day. When they had the one-man advantage, they would always take them to the other ring. So even when they helped Kane, they still got to go through two rings.
And you have plenty of chance to cut the other guy out.
Yeah. So it was still 2-on-1, even though it was 2-on-2 technically.
Or you do like what Scott Hall did, Chris Benoit, stumping between the two rings.
I love that match, though. I hate the heel turn. I mean, I like the heel turn. I just hated it happened.
I love the heel turn. That was great.
Dakota Kai was one of my favorites. It's just like Bayley. That's why it was the reason I wasn't a fan of Bayley heel turn, because I loved the Bayley character. And they killed it in one night.
Hey, the heel turn. Hey,
The last episode of SmackDown I seen is when Bayley destroyed those Bayley buddies.
Bruh.
It's just that wasn't really a heel turn. Well, it was a heel turn, but
It completed the turn.
yeah, basically it completed the turn.
And also, speaking of that, WWE needs to hire a new music team or something. Because it sounds like this. Took 2K's music team, and almost everybody's new thing just sound like generic creative wrestling music.
I like Bayley new thing though.
Yeah, I like it.
Me too.
You know who theme I don't like?
I haven't even really heard it.
It's not bad.
I don't think have they even uploaded it on YouTube yet?
I think it's on there. But you know who new thing I really like? I only like a certain part of it. Sasha Banks. I don't like her thing. I like that little part in the middle.
Oh, I actually think this one is better than the previous one.
She got a new song?
Yeah, I told you a few weeks ago, Snoop Dogg did her song. I put it in the chat. Snoop Dogg does it. he raps her theme song now.
No, yeah, it's better than her other. But I didn't like her other song.
Oh.
So and the new song I like. It was like a little. The middle part got a beat that I like, but then I would cut back to that old theme she had, and I didn't like her old theme. So when I first heard it, I was like, okay, I like this because it started off like normal, and then it goes into like the new stuff. And then I was like, okay, that's good. But then when it cuts back to her old part, this remix style, I was like, okay, I don't like this part.
Yeah. I don't know why they shouldn't have got so lazy with that part.
They need to bring back Jim Johnson, but I think that bridge is burned.
I think what it was, Sasha wanted to keep that song because she liked it. She just wanted to remix it, which is what Snoop did.
If that's the case, then hey, she likes it.
Yeah, it's her theme. She the one who got to come out to it. But the theme song are used to get you over too. That's why I like NXT. When somebody turn heel, they get a new theme. They don't keep that same happy-go-lucky theme.
Hold up, did Dakota get a new theme?
Yeah, she got a new theme.
Oh, so that was
New theme
music.
and a new Titantron.
Okay, so that was new music. I thought it sounded the same. Like, oh, is this new? I knew something was off on Wednesday. I was like, this don't sound like her old.
Damn Kiwi.
That's what I liked about Bayley. Cause Bayley got a new theme. Once she turned heel, she came out to her old theme, turned heel, and they had a new theme right after that.
Good job.
I'm like, okay, at least she ain't still coming out to that same music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it would be hilarious.
Then she would have to kill the Bailey buddies again. Instead of having music. That'd be great. Sort of, yeah. Okay, but, I forgot how she won.
Just like she beat
She
Sasha
hit the
the
riptide
riptide.
through two chairs.
Oh, yeah,
chair,
the
yeah.
handcuff
Yeah,
from
with
the
the handcuff.
Karafuda clutch.
Yeah, that was genius, but I don't know why Shayna let go. You were just handcuffed. Did that shock you? Like, oh shit, I got handcuffs on. Like you had it in the hole. Like even though she put the handcuffs on you, you still had it locked up.
That Riptide movie is hilarious. Anyway,
But that's another person they made a star, Rhea Ripley.
yeah,
Mm.
she was already a star in my heart.
I told y'all before, like if they can just get some of these women away from NXT UK, they can have a strong women's division. They finally listen. I like the women's division in NXT UK. The problem is nobody's watching the show. Only person we gotta take from over there now is Tony Storm and Piper Niven, and then we good. Well, they kind of took Tony Storm away from them with Survivor Series.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next match. Pete Dunne versus Damian Priest versus Killian Dane. It's a triple threat to determine the NXT champion. Number one contender. Goddamn, number one tender. Number one contender for the NXT championship at Survivor Series. Yay.
I love this match. A lot of people hate it.
A lot of people say it dragged too long.
Yeah.
They can eat dick.
Wow, really?
I don't think it went too.
I mean, if they could sit through a 3-hour fucking Avengers movie, they can watch this
Yeah,
fucking 20-minute
exactly.
match.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
I mean, when you're talking about companies that usually don't give enough time, I'm like, oh, if guys can go. I wouldn't be complaining about them actually getting more than enough time.
I was happy when they said there was only gonna be 4 matches on the show. I was like, good. That way we can get them 2 middle matches the time they deserve.
The only thing I can say is there's points in the match where it could have ended and I would have been satisfied with that ending. That's the only complaint I have about the match. This is a minor gripe. I mean, I love the fucking match. Don't get me wrong. It's just like there was just too many spots. Like this is the end of the fucking match. This has got to be it. And then either a kick out or somebody breaks it up. I'm like,
Yep.
The only thing that really pissed me off is when Killian Dane hit. I forgot what he called his finisher, the one wing angel. I forgot what he named it. He hit the move in the match, and then here come all the people online. Oh, they're taking a shot at Kenny Omega. I'm like, that man been using this damn move since he was with What Culture.
yeah.
Like,
I forgot what he called it.
When he was Big Damo.
I
He
forgot
been
what he
using this
called
move forever. I seen him use the move before Kenny Omega.
Yeah. It's called a
Something Plantation. I forgot the first part.
Oh, Lord.
But he was using the move forever. I think people were pissed off that I think who he hit the move on, was Was it Damian Priest?
I think-
Whoever he hit the move on, they kicked out. I think that what people gripe was. Not only did he hit the move, they kicked out. Because nobody kicked out of Kenny Omega, but I'm like, shit, they're two different people. It's just like everybody kicking out of these super kicks. Nobody kicked out of Shawn Michaels.
Boy,
Young Bucks hit super kicks and all these matches, and these people get right back up.
It's a normal move for them. I don't know what his move is.
I'm
called.
like,
But-
did somebody hit a Canadian destroyer off a ladder off top rope and they still got a kick out? I'm like,
Everybody's kicking
Well,
the Canadian.
I about to say Canadian Destroyer is like the DDT.
Mhm.
That's what it is now.
They've watered down the effect. Like I said, power drivers have the same effect as the Hell in a Cell match nowadays.
Yeah.
you could be talking about outside WWE.
No, everywhere. Like in WWE, they kick
No, I mean, when the last time anybody did the power driver?
all the time. They did 2 destroyers in the. They had
Oh,
destroyers.
you counting that?
Yeah, those are power drivers. They just flip power drivers. They did destroyers counting. They don't even finish nothing anymore.
Fucking
We
Kevin
saw that.
Owens died.
I was just
We
counting
watched Kevin.
I was just counting traditional
Oh
power
no,
drivers.
all power drivers across the board have no effect anymore.
The
I
last
don't know
person
what-
I seen use a regular power driver was Bully Ray.
Yeah, all power
Who?
drivers across
Wait.
across the board, they just get kicked out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know
Wait,
why.
I don't know last power driver who that was. That wasn't it. Whoever D. Brat fought a couple years ago did a power driver in that match.
Damn, who power drive D-Bray? Who the hell would even think to do that with that man brain problems?
I know we were talking about the match like deep that they were pulling some moves. Like I thought these moves were banging.
Yeah, I do remember him getting a power driver. I can't remember. who.
Damn, I want to find that man.
You know what?
Was
I
it
want to
Kane?
see who was the dumbass who power drive D-Bray.
It was Kane.
I don't think no, it wasn't that far. What was that? I think it was within a year or year and a half ago. I think that happened.
I'm trying to see who Daniel Bryan wrestled in the years. Remember, he been champion.
Was it AJ Styles?
Did AJ power drive D-Bray?
I remember when I seen. I remember I was sitting there laughing like. I think the concept that says in the chat. Somebody said, "Ain't the power driver banned?" And that guy said, "I think Brian just has no fucks to give."
Was it Andrade? What Andrade? No, that was Rey Mysterio doing no flip power. Was it Ray?
Bruh, I can't
I
remember.
don't know.
I know went in about a year and a half ago.
It's just weird that the Canadian Destroyer is not banned, but the regular power driver is.
I guess
they feel like if we flip with it, he won't say nothing.
I guess up here is the people who crazy to do a Canadian Destroyer. I guess Vince feels comfortable enough that they won't fuck it up.
Most of these motherfuckers ain't even Canadian. They're fucking lying.
But you know what? The thing about it though, when Adam Cole and Pentagon Jr. was doing it, I was fine with it. It was just a part of their moveset. Now everybody doing it.
Yeah, everybody got one up everybody with hot spots now.
But the thing about it, the thing about Canadian Destroyer, it is a legit finisher. I hate when you use this as a normal move and your finisher is not as strong as that. Like Adam Cole, his last shot is not as strong as the what do you call it, Panama Sunrise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He don't finish nobody with the Panama Sunrise, even though it's his finisher. But he finish people with the last shot all the time.
Well, the last shot was parodied from what's that guy's name? It's Keiji Muto. So, the Shining Wizard will always be an S-class move.
Yeah, Tegan Knox got the shiniest with it.
That's pretty fucking hilarious, and that's how she blew her ACL, isn't it?
Probably. Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
She fought her last knee up on a dive.
Oh.
All she did was dive out the ring
Oh.
and blew out her entire knee.
That's
She tore all three of them. She tore her ACL, MCL, and what's the other one?
I think PCL.
Yeah, she tore all three of them
at once.
at once.
Ew.
All she did was dive out the ring.
Ew.
Bruh.
That's horrible.
She was gone.
Several NFL players cringe like nobody's business.
That's another thing that made the Dakota Hill turn so impactful. Like, she took off the woman's knee brace, started beating her with it, and then just started ramming her knee in the damn cage. Like, we know her history of knee problems.
Good thing she did not actually injure her doing that.
And then Wednesday, she came to the ring like she ain't got no sleep. carrying her carrying her knee brace as a trophy. I was like, I hope Candice whoop her ass.
Good heel work.
That match was great too because they didn't have Candice take another L because they love to do that. They had Dakota take another L because they love to do that too. So we said DQ. Concept, were you searching something?
Yeah, I was looking at Power Driver and I was kind of hoping that the Houston Rockets would hit 160, but they were 2 points off. But anyway, yeah.
Wait, what?
In the match.
Well, Harden scored 60.
Yes.
How many little free throws?
Because I remember we left off talking about who Power Drive D-Bry.
Oh yeah, I looked at that. The only thing I saw I saw nothing referring to D-Bry getting power driven.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
But anyway, Killian Dane's move. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, it's
But-
something plantation.
Maybe it was Ulcer Plantation, I think.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
there it is.
I think that was it.
Ultra Trans.
The point is, he been doing the move forever.
Yeah.
It don't just belong to Kenny
Oh.
Omega. There's some moves that just don't belong to everybody. Apparently, the Stone Cold Stunner don't belong to Steve Austin.
It was
You remember
invented
folks
by
lost it? Bro, you
Mikey
remember-
Whipwreck.
Bro, you remember for a long time when Seth Rollins started doing the V trigger for a while, when he trying to find a new finisher?
Yeah. Yeah. Kenny Omega's the one who said something about it.
But he didn't invent the move.
I don't remember too many spots from this match, but I do remember Pete Dunne did hit the Orange Crush, that suplex spun into or flipped into a sit-out powerbomb. He hit it
Yeah.
on I think he hit it on Damian Priest, which is unbelievable. But yeah, unless that was Wednesday, I'm thinking about.
No, that was Takeover.
Yeah.
You know what? I think, to me, the match had one purpose. Like, yeah, Pete Dunne was going to win, but he had to take a beating so it would be believable that Adam Cole could beat him the next night.
Yeah.
Because they already knew the spot Adam Cole was taking in the main event. So, like, okay, Pete Dunne got to take a beating in this match just so Adam Cole could beat him. But I knew Pete Dunne was going to win. I was like, okay, he's the only face in this match.
Yeah, that's what you said too.
Yeah.
You told us that on the preview.
Yeah,
I was
like,
like, yeah, you're right. They
He's the
can't
only
have two
face in this
heels.
match.
I think
Can't
we all
have two
said
heels.
that Pete Dunne was
Yeah.
wrong,
Yeah,
right?
we all picked him.
And then every time Killian Dane in the number one contender match, he loses to whoever the face, and they go on to face Adam Cole. Second time this happened.
Well,
First time Matt Riddle beat him.
Killian Dane needs to turn face then.
That's it. or Tommaso Ciampa need to just go ahead and beat Adam Cole. One of them.
He need to get Goldie back. So he can be wait, he's already a sociopath, so, you know. Yeah. But the Beldigo, I've been trying to say that. The
Yeah, that's what it
Beldigo
is.
or the Joker Driver. That's another variation of that move.
Yeah.
Yeah. By Joker.
Apparently, Damian Priest cracked 3 ribs in this match.
How?
Legit.
Yeah. And then went on to wrestle at Survivor Series.
There's a tall, lanky motherfucker that can do all kinds of weird, crazy acrobatic
Yeah,
shit.
Didn't he get hit with a destroyer twice in that match?
Probably did.
I don't understand. He's such an imposing figure, but his finishing maneuver is a fucking reverse spinning neck breaker.
It's like I said earlier. I hate when they do match moves during the match. They're clearly better than their finisher.
Yep.
Yeah, his sit-out choke slam is better than that.
I'm like, yeah, he has an
He
awesome sit-out choke slam.
He used the razor's edge too.
Yes, that move
Yeah.
was. Why's that not his finisher?
Like
Oh, it's unbanned now?
Well, he used it twice.
Yeah, he used it twice.
He nearly
it-
killed Pete Dunne with
it
it.
got banned because people getting concussed by it.
Probably because of Sheamus doing it wrong.
No, Sheamus look safe.
But it's just like with AJ Styles, what the Styles
Style
Clash, yeah. That move looked safe as hell, but look how many necks he broke with it.
Yeah, that's because the people kept ducking their heads.
Yeah.
Just like the big dog, Hog almost did. But AJ caught it at the last second.
Well, his neck would have been broke if he had a chin.
Yeah.
He tried to touch his chin, but it wasn't in the tuck. So he was safe.
What was the next match?
Okay, next match is fuck.
It's Finn Balor versus Matt Riddle.
That is correct. Was it the Blood Feud match?
This match wasn't that special to me. This probably was the weakest match on the whole card to me.
You must be right. I did not hear that much. I I did not get too many hot clips of that match.
I enjoyed the match.
I enjoyed it too.
There was a
But
lot of mat wrestling going on.
I think
That
it was
probably lack of clips.
it wasn't a bad match. It was just a weak link to me.
Yeah, it was
That
the
was a
weakest
4.
match. Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's where that .5 come.
That's where my minus 0.1 comes from. What?
And then Finn Balor didn't come off any different to me. It's
Yeah.
like the same Finn Balor, only he was a little bit more.
Helium.
He got more offense then because he was healed now.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that changes next pay-per-view or something. Well, takeover, whatever.
I still like his finisher. His finisher is hilarious. And fucking look at Matt Riddle's bitch ass trying to use a fucking spear and jackhammer.
That shit be hilarious, man. He does the spin and go into the jackhammer now. That's part of the moveset.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Cause they start going Riddle, Riddle. Every time he do it.
What the fuck?
The only gripe I got was he needs to be able to hold him up and do like a half turn before he flips into it. That's the only gripe. That's what Goldberg would do. He would kind of halfway spin him and then flip. You got to do that. Then it's authentic.
Is he trying to lobby? Is he trying to lobby for a WrestleMania match with Goldberg?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. This is yeah. He does not like Goldberg.
I don't know why he want to do it. He would have to lose.
He would get crushed.
He would get speared and he would get beat in 30 seconds. I don't know why he wanted to do the match.
I guess he legitimately doesn't like Goldberg. Or just
No, he legit don't
Yeah,
like
he
Goldberg.
don't.
He does
It's
not like
something that
Goldberg.
happened years ago. And him hurting Bret Hart didn't help either. He doesn't like Goldberg.
why does he want to even lobby for a match that he's gonna be booked to lose?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he wants the match he lobbying for is against Brock Lesnar. He wants to retire Brock.
Oh yeah, he wants to beat Brock Lesnar's ass.
He wants to be the man who retired Brock.
Yeah.
At least he's saying, "Hey, I want to beat Brock. Like I want to win." Unlike going into a match with Goldberg where you know you would lose.
Keep smoking, bro. Garrett.
I mean, he must be
bro
smoking.
hammer.
Yeah, he must be smoking too much with the bros.
I like how
I mean, he is an advocate for it.
I like how Matt Riddle.
Retiring Brock.
I like how Matt Riddle and Keith Lee named their signature move after Dragon Ball Z. His V trick is called the Final Flash.
That's a perfect name for it.
Like Keith Lee got the perfect one for his sit down powerbomb, the spirit bomb.
Yeah, that
Because
was-
he
yeah.
holds you up there like this.
Yeah, it's basically the last round.
Yeah. And then when the impact when he dropped his, cause when he dropped Roman, I was like, damn.
That was
Yeah.
my highlight.
When he cleared house with the Undisputed Era, I think he had caught Bobby Fish with it. It was him or Kyle O'Reilly, because both of them failed good. But they almost died.
But because Roman's so big, when he got Roman up that high and dropped, I'm like, oh shit.
He dropped that nigga from the rafters, man.
Going that had bro, you talking about folks
shit.
going crazy. I'm like, bro, that Chad was going just straight wild. All I kept saying, limitless Keith Lee spirit bomb. I'm like,
Basket of glory.
I mean that clip was up less than about. I think by the time Roman kicked out or whatever, I think that clip was up by then. I mean, folks already had the thing. Folks like, what the heck?
That was the coolest.
Did everybody pick Finn Balor to win this? I hope.
Oh yeah, it was unanimous.
We all picked Finn.
Yeah, he won after 1916, the original version.
Yeah, the Super Bloody Sunday. The Irish car bomb.
There's no way they can bring Finn back for him to lose on his first show.
Yeah, that was the obvious one.
I love that move.
And then Matt Riddle can afford to lose.
Yeah.
He like Daniel Bryan. He don't lose nothing when he lose.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Daniel Bryan still the same. Like people haven't known Daniel Bryan been losing a lot. I can't even remember the last time Daniel Bryan won. Was it when they won that tag match? He didn't even get the silent pin. Roman did.
Yeah.
Probably last time he won the match. He'll win lost record. It's awful this year.
Until not bad, selfish champion.
I think the record looking like the Knicks.
These folks like Bryan.
Oh,
He got that going for him.
shit, you right.
Well, actually, nah, he looking like the Warriors. Because he just came off a championship.
Well,
I like the Knicks.
that ain't too bad. That ain't, at least he won something.
Yeah, exactly. At least he won something, unlike the Knicks.
I'm done, man. I can't deal with this shit.
Yeah, D-Brad not gonna have a beard next week. That's gonna look weird.
He's not gonna have anything.
Or a hair, or he might get. I don't know what hair that was supposed to represent from Friday, but either way, one part of his face will be clean shaven.
Thompson.
Yeah, I wonder what they were talking about. Cause I read somewhere they're like, Daniel Bryan gonna have a new look next week. I was like, why would he change his look? And then I seen the recap of SmackDown. They seen the Fiend come out there with so many hair. Like, okay, he ain't got no choice but to have a new look.
Yeah, Rogan.
One hit you with.
Translation: breed like, hey dog, you starting to look like a monster. Just like one of those dogs up here in the house. Like, you gotta shave that shit off.
You look like a Commodore.
One thing before we get back on topic, one thing I saw people pointing out that I never looked at. When he first got the mandible claw put on him, he did it with the heel glove, and now D-Brad's starting to change back to his previous self, and his previous self was doing yes chants with no beard and shorter hair. So, this will be interesting.
Also, speaking of that, I know we're gonna miss it up here when we get to talk about if we get to it, bro, it's time. But boy, every time he did the mandible claw. Folks say, man, how'd that work? Just bite his fingers. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. If somebody, I said, that's an actual real nerve hole. If somebody actually used the mandible claw on you, you're not gonna be able to bite their fingers because they're locking up your lower jaw. You can't bite at that point. Mm-hmm. So if somebody know what they're doing, actually saying, actually get that nerve, you're not biting their fingers. It's just done at that point.
Yeah. Well, basically with the move is that you're implying that you're hitting that nerve because nobody actually doing it.
Because that shit will hurt.
Exactly. Nobody actually doing it, but it's a believable hold. Basically what you're trying to say.
Yeah, so many folks who don't know how it works, you say, I don't get how this movie believable just can bite on. Like, no, you're not going to bite somebody who's actually doing that move.
It's funny that people still ask that. Well, it got to be newer fans because when Mick Foley started doing that move a long time ago, that's when I found out about it. I found about that when he was Mankind doing the move. Because I asked the same question. Why don't you just bite his hand?
And then he did a little promo on he did that move because he could do it to himself. And then I decided to poke down what he said. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, this move is legit.
I remember that promo. His dumbass sat in the corner and gave himself his own finish. Mick Foley was one of a kind.
He was Mankind.
Yeah, I guess.
I still don't know how they pulled him from that to a comedy, to turn Mankind to a comedy character while burying him.
Right.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of easy to do because when he did Dude Love, it was like showing like, okay, he could actually pull that off.
Oh, that was a lot of drugs.
Yeah, but the Mankind, but then again, they also introduced Cactus Jack, so I guess they kind of offloaded some of it to Cactus Jack.
That was a lot of whiskey.
And then he made Mankind where The Rock basically kept calling him retarded.
Yeah.
Wait. Wow. Damn.
That was brilliant about the Mankind character. Because once they started giving him a personality, because he was always crazy. But once they started giving him a personality, they still kept him retarded. So like they could have made him smart. Like you know how when Mick Foley do them promos he do now? Yeah. They could have made him like that. But nah, they kept him within character, but retarded. So they just made him retarded.
They just offloaded some of the craziness on the Cactus Jack's character instead.
Yeah.
And it's so long. I can't remember how much Cactus Jack got wins doing that.
But this main event.
Okay, main event. We have Team Ciampa, Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominic Dijak, and a mystery partner who turned out to be some guy that knows this move called deep sea diverticulitis, versus the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, baby, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, one of the ugliest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, and Roderick Strong, a person who has a head that's disproportionate to his body. The Messiah of the Backbreaker. War Games match.
Bro, you up here just did doggone Scott Steiner introduction.
I'm serious. I every time me and Concept watch the Undisputed Era, I keep saying Kyle O'Reilly is one of the ugliest motherfuckers I have ever seen in my life. That's a face only a mother could love. And I always talk about how Roderick Strong has like this big ass fucking head that doesn't match his fucking body. I like Roderick Strong look like he should be at least 240 pounds. But, you know, his frame is just, I don't know if it's his conditioning. I mean, he has excellent conditioning.
Yeah.
But I thought he would be at least 240 pounds. This dude's only like 205.
Like his jeans, nah, bro.
Yeah, the whole Undisputed Era could be on 205 Live.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
Adam Cole is not 210 pounds, damn it.
Yeah, I don't know where that 210 come from. He ain't over 205.
Maybe 200.
So he's the opposite of Buddy Murphy.
We don't talk about him. 235. 235 live.
Hey, this match was weird. It's crazy how they was expecting. They wanted Rhea to get tables in. She got no tables. Kaylee Ray came, grabbed the table, heard the crowd wanted, said, "Fuck y'all." Got in the ring. Not Adam Cole. Adam Cole came out of Roger Strong, one of them 6 tables immediately. Yeah. Just lay him
out. That was Adam Cole.
Yeah, Adam Cole did just get 6 tables.
And the stupid thing was he set that last table like he was gonna do something with it. Fucking as soon as he almost walked into the damn ring, Tommaso Ciampa just sit his ass at the damn table. That shit was so funny.
That's what was so stupid about that, because like, okay, Adam Cole, you coming down there. Now y'all got the man advantage. They already got them, like, they already had an advantage. They was already up. The 3, when they were 3-on-3, they actually had an advantage. Adam Cole, you should have just came and sealed the deal. But somehow, by y'all taking y'all time to put all these tables in there, you said it the last one, Tommaso Ciampa just happened to be right there. So, what the hell happened to the rest of your team? And then once they dropped Adam Cole, alright, it was like, okay, now they got an advantage again. Now that Tommaso Ciampa done, they got an advantage again. Like, Adam Cole, you did nothing. But put yourself through a table. Basically, that's what you did.
That was pretty hilarious.
You want to spot off the top of the cage?
Nah.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Nah, when he set that table to the outside, like, he put 6 tables in the ring. He set one up on the outside. The whole time, Roderick Strong is helping him put tables in the ring. So that means that 4-on-3 advantage they had was 3-on-2 for Ciampa though. Because that mean Fish and O'Reilly had to be getting their ass whooped.
Yeah, well, we couldn't tell because they had the camera on.
So the guys was busy playing Minecraft while partner getting their ass whooped.
Pretty fucking much.
The funny thing about it, once Adam Cole got ready to go in the ring, Ciampa just grabbed him by the hair and pushed him through the table.
That was so fucking funny.
All that work for nothing.
Yeah. Here comes the creeper. Poof.
And then the funny thing about it, like, the reason I couldn't guess the 4th man in the match, I was like, I don't think they would put anybody from Team Raw or SmackDown because they got Survivor Series. That shit won't even make sense. Then Kevin Owens comes out in his old NXT gear. I was like, oh, I wish you would come back, but you don't need to come back. He came back there and did all the greatest hits. Hit him with that neck breaker move. Well, actually, the first move he did was the pop-up powerbomb.
Mm-hmm.
Then he hit him with the neck breaker move, and then he did that kind of catch and suplex Taz be doing.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Well, you forgetting his other.
It wasn't exactly like Taz.
Yeah,
it was close to it.
We need the other greatest hit, the powerbomb to the apron.
Yeah, he couldn't do that one.
He tried to do a package power driver, but he got countered.
Oh yeah,
I want to see who was gonna be the power driver or the little side slam.
I think he was going for the power driver. I think he was bringing out the greatest hit.
Yeah, that's the end all be all. But still, he like fucking Adam Cole hit that. Speaking of power drivers, Adam Cole hit that fucking Panama Sunrise on the partition to Kevin Owens. He's dead.
See, this match here, this is why it made no sense to me. Cause like, all right, Kevin Owens, if you're on Team Raw, why in the hell would you get in a War Games match? Like, I understand you want to get revenge, but shit. Well, that was the only way he could get revenge, because none of them was on Team NXT.
I mean, maybe.
And then one spot, I'm
Well,
glad.
Well, Triple H did start it.
Yeah.
I'm glad
He had to beat
what's
his ass.
No, Undisputed Era, the one who started this shit.
I'm glad what's knee was all right because that spot where he tried to build, where Dijak tried to build toss whoever that was over, and he caught one of them. Whoever it was that got hurt whoever got hurt Wednesday.
That was,
That was Fish.
That was Keith Lee. He tried to throw Fish over. It was done from the start. He tried to pick him up. He couldn't pick him up. They were wobbly, so he still tried to do the spot and throw him to the outside. He barely went over the top rope and he couldn't catch himself.
Yeah, I know he hit somebody's knee. I'm just glad that didn't turn out bad. But they tried. That was a dumb. You need somebody strong to do that spot. And I mean, Keith Lee is strong, but you need somebody taller than Keith Lee. Maybe Dijak could have threw him across the other ring, but that was kind of a foolish. That's 2 sets of ropes he had to make it across.
Keith Lee should have just put him back down and then picked him up properly. When he had him up, he had him like barely above the head. He didn't have him raised up like full extension, which he couldn't do. He tried, couldn't get him up. So when he threw him over the top rope, he barely went over the top rope. It looked like his leg got caught. And then he tried to brace himself by grabbing the rope. And then I didn't think nothing was wrong with it, because when they went to the ad break, he was on the apron. You come back, Roddy Strong in the ring, fighting with Gene. I'm like, what the hell happened to Bobby Fish? They said during the break, William Regal came out there and said that he wasn't able to compete no more.
I'll tell you one fucked up thing about that match. Fucking Adam Cole getting blasted into next week's episode of NXT.
That shit was so hilarious. I rewinded that shit about 3 or 4 times. I died laughing. When he came out, I was like, oh shit, Adam Cole for the fuck up the match. Man, Keith Lee came out of nowhere. He went like 3 rows over. I was laughing so hard. The person that Keith Lee like, what the hell did I just do? That spot was so impressive, man. Dijak was getting killed in the ring and Keith Lee can't get back to stop it. He was like, oh shit, there's a match going on.
Yeah, there was a funeral out there, though.
And Adam Cole died. I hope they set up. Well, I know that the next program is to be Ciampa versus Cole, but I would rather see Keith Lee.
But I like the way they ended the War Game match. Everybody took themselves out one by one, table by table, until there was one table and one set of people left. That fucking top rope, Emerald Frozen, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god.
The safest.
I mean, not top rope, top cage.
Yeah. The safest, dangerous spot I ever seen. He had him folded up perfectly to go through them tables. But it still came from 12 feet up.
Still looked devastating. I'm like, oh my god. Ugh.
That was the only problem with having War Games the next night from Survivor Series, because that spot should have had Adam Cole off TV for weeks. He was back the next week, the next night.
Yeah, Pete Dunne was like, Adam Cole's dead. I went by the fall.
Yeah. That was War Games.
Yeah.
Great show.
Great
Yeah,
show.
Great matches.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, I wouldn't even do War Games. Wouldn't even do it. Because first of all, the Undisputed Era should still be in NXT.
Well, now that it's Brand 3.
Well, you just do a draft and send them over. And then send somebody to replace them. The OC could come to NXT.
Yeah, because ain't no more up and down no more. It's parallel.
Yeah.
You send them over
Yeah,
left and right.
They talking about they got big plans for Shayna Baszler on Raw. Okay. Who we getting in return?
Send Oscar over.
Hell, send Dana Brooke back.
Yeah, give me the Kabuki Warriors. They both can come back. Dana Brooke on SmackDown. She can stay where she at.
Dana Brooke going to Batista's house. So.
Yeah.
Well,
Do some method acting. No? I'll shut up.
I don't know. Kabuki. They got the gimmick they wanted, and they actually doing something with it.
I heard they finally got a new thing. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Still haven't heard it. It's just better than what they were
It sounds
doing.
much better than that stupid ass matchup they did.
I hate mashup.
Yeah.
Man, I hate mashup.
Unless two things are close enough that it sounds good together. No.
The last good matchup was Orton and Edge. That I can think off the top of my head. That's the last good one.
Yeah, it was Alternative Rock.
the way they blended their music together,
Yeah.
that shit just worked.
Mhm.
I like mashup like that, where you take two songs and make one good song out of it, not back and forth things.
Bailey and Sasha's thing could have worked mixed together.
I'm glad they didn't try it. Sasha come
Yeah.
out, and then Bailey thing hit, and they go to the ring with Bailey.
They need to do a nice sharpening sound at the beginning, though.
Yeah, cause she barely just watched Sasha get her ass punched in the face and ain't do nothing. Like, some
She
guys-
like bitching at me.
Alright, Sasha, watch out now. Some knives.
Yeah,
missing.
yeah,
They went back there like, bitch, how it feels.
Yeah, remember, it ain't, Bailey's not the best friend now. Sasha is. Sasha the one who take all the L. Bailey the ringleader. She got the belt.
Yep.
It ain't boss time, it's Bailey
I'm
time.
so glad no one made Bailey Shark instead of Baby Shark.
Don't
I've
get
been
nobody no
done.
idea.
Now that song's in my head.
I'll play this.
Somebody did listen to it. They gonna go do it now.
God
All I
damn
know
it.
is, somebody need to tell Bailey, what the fuck are you doing? Come out looking like a bootleg ass Cleopatra, though.
She need to do something with her hair.
What she did, that's what it is. That's the final price.
No, she ain't done.
Bro, she got that Trump's $30 haircut. I'm not sure what Bailey's doing.
Nah, she had that what is it called? I forgot what.
Or
it's
the
called.
Android 17 guy. I'm not sure what's with the haircut.
She got that perfect bob. Perfect bob right there. Shit. That I am not used to that. I mean, I ain't complaining. I mean,
She want to get rid of that little high ponytail, like that's fine, but oh Lord, she never have a long talk with her barber.
yeah. And it ain't the what decade was that? 80? No, 7? No, 9? No. 6? No. 50. 50s. There it is.
I'm pretty sure
1500 BC. There
I'm
you
pretty
are.
sure Sasha has plenty. I'm pretty sure Sasha has plenty of extensions left, and no, not making that joke because she's black. You see all the hair tied in her head. I'm pretty sure Sasha has plenty of extra to give Bailey.
Yeah, horsehair. I mean, all you gotta do is find Seabiscuit. Or,
Even look at that post.
Company House.
All she gotta do is ask Carmella and Natalia. They be weaved out all the time.
Yeah, there's plenty that goes around. I mean, even looking at the poster there, like Bailey, how Shayna has better hair than you do in that picture?
Oh, damn, she does. Holy shit. Damn, she sort of does look like Andrew or something. You know what? God damn it, man.
When she first took that hood off to reveal her hair, I was like, okay, this ain't the finished product.
This is a joke, right?
We're like 1 month later, well, no, 2 months later almost, and she still got that same damn.
Once she does this all day.
$30 is $30, I guess.
That's not a $30 haircut. That's like something that you do take.
Oh,
you
I
do.
got that line from that Dragon Ball movie.
Oh.
Well, Android 13 was firing Trunks up by his haircut.
Oh yeah.
I always talk about that's the kind of haircut you take a ruler,
All right.
and just.
What we starting with Survivor Series?
Oh,
Well, since
okay.
the pre-show counted this year,
No, pre-show didn't count.
not according to them.
No, pre-show don't count.
They
Actually,
Go ahead, just want Raw to have a goose egg.
No. Last year they told us that the pre-show didn't count.
yeah, now this year it counted. I
this
know.
year,
No, it
counted.
you make up your mind. The pre-show count or it don't count.
I know. They
If
just,
they say
they
that
just-
count, that means SmackDown got to win last
They out
year.
here disrespecting the GOAT. Kofi, the GOAT, the legend, the MLK WWE. This man,
Martin
they-
Luther Kingston.
Yeah, I know, right? They won the match on. They won the only SmackDown match last year, but it don't count. But this year, all the matches count. Man, fuck that. I got your back, Kofi. I understand where y'all coming
Yeah, I
from.
know. That's why they don't count.
Y'all the GOAT.
Raw
Y'all
got
won
no
last
win.
year.
Just like-
I remember that. Y'all won. All right, it was
Yeah.
7-1 last year. No 7-0.
If SmackDown they had no win last year, Raw don't get none this year.
But then,
Raw need to make up his mind because they apparently make all the rules.
ain't no one get that picture from with them wearing the and one shirt though.
They should have a damn 0 on their shirts. Anyway, let's start with the. I guess the. I don't even watch. I'm gonna skip the pre-show. Fuck that shit.
You can cover the winners.
Okay. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode won the 10 Team Interbrand Tag Team Battle Royal.
SmackDown cheated. SmackDown had 4 teams. Raw and NXT had 3.
Okay.
So of course they won.
That don't count.
SmackDown had more teams than Raw.
Well, I think Raw had 14 too. I'm trying to remember. Hold on, cause I know. SmackDown had Rude and Ziggler who won the thing. Heavy Machinery. They had the Revival, and was Lucha House Party in it? That would have made 4. Yeah, Lucha House Party. That was the other team. Raw, I know, had DOC, Gallows and Anderson. They had the Street Profits, and they had. See, I don't even know the other teams on Raw.
All right, cool.
Oh, they had Ryder and
Oh,
Kurt
the
Hawkins.
edge heads.
And then NXT had to make up some teams. No, they had the Forgotten Son. They took Imperium from NXT UK, and then they had Breezango. That was it. So all right, SmackDown had one more team than everybody else. Of course they won.
That don't count towards my win-loss because that match was not on the card when we did our picks.
I never heard of it.
2 of these matches on the pre-show, one on the.
Nope. So that
You
don't
mean
count
all
as
of
my
them,
win-loss.
So
Well, that fixed our. That's partially fixed what we were concerned about the card.
Anyway,
because they put the match I wanted to see on the pre-show. That's why I watched it.
Which match was that?
The Triple Threat Tag Team.
no,
Oh,
it's a triple threat cruiserweight championship match.
Which was stupid.
Leo Rush from NXT, Kara Desire from Raw, and Kalisto from SmackDown.
yeah.
No, they all 205 live.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I would have picked.
So 205 Live won that one, so they should get a
Yeah,
ticket.
205 205 live got a point in
No,
there.
205 Live don't exist. That's
Yeah, I do.
NXT.
Yeah, I do. Well,
Well, yeah,
actually,
that's all NXT then. Shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course they were gonna get a point.
of course it doesn't exist since that fucking liar, Buddy fucking Murphy, you know, lied by his damn weight.
He said, "Oh, I thought it was 235."
No, 235. Oh man, I'm sorry, my scale is broken. I was going by kilos. And still, if you weigh that many damn kilos, you might want to get your health checked out. Anyway, next one was, oh yeah, Leo Rush retained. So, yeah. Okay, next one it was the Champions Triple Threat Tag Team match. The Viking Raiders, the New Day, and the Undisputed Era. And the Viking Raiders won.
Undisputed Era would have won, but they had just went through War Game, so they got an excuse.
Never heard of them.
And also, please bless old dude's knees.
Also, the Undisputed Era been like wrestling on every show. What the War Raiders was doing? Like they beat what, one jobber team throughout that whole invasion stuff that was going on.
Pillaging. That's what they were doing, man.
Yep.
They were fresh for this match. At least the New Day was in action.
Hey, you supposed to play smart, not hard.
Yeah, man.
You know what? They were smart.
When you pillage 24/7, I mean, you have to.
Hey, they got Raw's only win. Asterisk, because it was on the pre-show.
Never heard of it. Okay, let's go to the main card.
He sat there and say nothing they had.
Yeah,
That's
because
the only way they got.
he would have got stomped.
Oh, Seth's supposed to apologize next week.
Oh, yeah.
AOP about to put some more work in.
Wait, is that his bodyguard or something?
It was insinuated at the end of Raw this week. So yeah,
Damn, that's an upgrade from.
Maybe.
Well, actually, no, wait, that's too early to say it's an upgrade because J&J Security got wins. Wait, no, they didn't. Those gender boys. They
Yeah,
couldn't
those
get
gender
wins.
people.
Yeah,
No. JJ Security did what they were supposed to do. They kept the title on Seth.
yeah.
Yeah, they did do that.
Good cleanup crew too.
Yeah, good crime scene.
That shit was hilarious, man. When Seth got put through that table, they came in.
And that ring was spotless.
They
I'm like,
came
what
in
the
like
fuck?
they came in like them dudes on John Wick. Who
Yeah,
who
the
cleaned up
cleaners.
bodies
Yeah.
the blood.
Oh man. Okay. Okay. The first match on the main card was Team NXT. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae, Io Shirai, and Toni Storm versus Team Raw, Charlotte Flair, Natalya, Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Sarah Logan versus Team SmackDown, Sasha Banks,
Garbage.
Carmella, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, and Nikki Cross.
Well,
You mean Sasha Banks, Nikki Cross, and garbage?
well, Oscar up.
Hey, at least Evans done got much better.
Oscar up here completely fucked over my reason of picking Raw.
That was great.
Well, Charlotte ought to keep her titties out of other people's business.
Bro, you can't keep them out of the business.
Hey,
I mean-
I was happy. Our only threat was Oscar. That was it. The only person I was worried about was Oscar.
Let me put it like this.
Well, she took out.
If
Charlotte
Charlotte,
took out Charlotte.
if Charlotte was my
The
optometrist, I'd
double
fail
whammy.
every eye exam. Yep, I would fail every eye exam.
I mean, did Carmella and them do anything?
No.
Like Dana Brooke was just standing there watching EO and Kyrie go at it. That's it.
Lacey Evans
That's the
actually
most she did.
actually
Well, that
beat
was
Charlotte
That was the smartest thing
Oh
ever.
yeah, Lacey Evans did beat Charlotte.
with the woman's right.
Yeah, after Charlotte got some.
Actually,
missed
she
the-
actually beat somebody with that fucking move.
Miz.
I mean, you talking about the greatest double whammy ever. Oscar and Charlotte basically took themselves out the match. That was the Raw only hope. There
Bro,
was nobody else on that team. Especially Kyrie had just been eliminated.
Yes, TRXD.
bro.
NXT was so confident they faked 2 injuries and went 3 on 5 on 5.
How you implode like that?
28-3.
I'm like, dude. Boy, that might be even. I don't know. That might be even worse. They didn't. Like, why did I like? Is the hatred that bad?
Yeah, how did that start anyway? I can't even remember.
Is it really?
This
Somebody
is it's
got
very
tagged in?
simple. Like when you the queen, like you have like your followers, and they didn't want to follow.
Well, here's what happened. I think what happened
Beyonce
was
keeps the beehive. No, she don't.
I think
No,
Charlotte.
crazy.
No. Asuka tagged in Charlotte, but she went like this,
Oh yeah, she
Slapped her
titties.
boobs.
Yeah, that's right.
and that's what started the whole thing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, you can't miss them.
Well, it was a legal tag, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was a legal tag.
What? That's Charlotte's fault. If she would have just let Oscar go in there and clean house, then she wouldn't even have to do
But
anything.
Sasha Banks and Nikki Cross, the only people that did anything for Team SmackDown, and they seriously need to revisit Rhea Ripley versus Sasha Banks 1-on-1, like in the future. That has to happen at some point.
I agree.
Also, EO kicked Sasha Banks like Stink Mean and had kicked that dude in the park.
Oh my god.
I'm still confused about that whole finish. Were they eliminated?
Yeah, well, the way they was doing the stuff behind the referee's back, I guess they were.
Yeah, they came back down there. Like they implied that they was never eliminated, but they didn't get on the apron. They
Mm.
just helped Rhea win.
Oh, well, I guess with the numbers like that, I mean, it's pretty much impossible.
I don't know. I guess since you were
Unless you're
injured,
Randy Orton.
you were able to run back down to the ring. You just can't get back in the match. I don't know. Michael Cole should have did a better job explaining
They
if he
didn't
wasn't
explain
so garbage.
Well,
The only thing he would have had to say to me was, "Hey, Io and Candice was eliminated from the match when they was taken to the back." He didn't say that. He
Yeah,
just said they
Cole.
couldn't compete no more.
Garbage ass Michael Cole. See his ass backstage.
Well,
dog.
So when they ran back down there, we
Bring back-
didn't know what they eliminated. in that.
Hashtag bring back Tom Phillips.
technically, Cole, if they never got back on the apron, Cole's correct. They couldn't compete, and they're saying anything about them interfering.
Yeah, but he didn't say they was eliminated. Well, when they ran back down, clearly they couldn't compete. You seen that drop kick? Io definitely could compete.
Well, she couldn't legally compete.
And then if they were gonna run back down, what would have stopped anybody from running back down? Was they allowed to come back because they was never eliminated?
I think they were never eliminated.
No, they wasn't eliminated. That shit happened at the very beginning.
Yeah, so they were illegally interfering with the match.
Yeah, the stuff they did was illegal. Whether they was in the match or not, it was illegal. But was they legally in the match?
No,
If Sasha would have made Rhea tap out, could one of them just go in?
bro, that's when we had a clusterfuck if that happened.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing that
We never
just,
got there.
Yeah, that Rhea just won the match.
I mean, go down the teams again, Diakis, because I need to see who contributed.
But then again, you talk about the legal. Did the referees ever count to 5?
Yeah, well, yeah, WWE they do, except for that one black dude Wednesday who pissed me off. Like, this ain't AEW.
But does anything ever happen though?
Yeah, the match gets thrown out.
No, well, yeah, they do, but no, everybody gets out at 4.
Yeah, you know that finish where you get disqualified for kicking too much ass.
Yeah, that one.
Only time I ever lost to that was on SmackDown. I just kept.
That's pretty funny.
I thought it would be like on TV where the ref eventually would just grab me and just force me out the ring.
Oh,
like,
nah.
oh, and this disqualification.
It's
what
on
the
your
hell?
own. No, it's on your own discretion. You gotta get out on your own.
All right, let me go down these teams for their concept. Is that right?
Yeah, because
Alright.
I need to see who contributed. Because I know Team SmackDown outside of 2 people did jack shit.
So you want me to go through each team?
Yes, each team. One
Team
by one.
NXT, Rhea Ripley,
Great,
Bianca Belair.
great.
Yeah, she did really good. Candice LeRae,
She was nice for the time she was out there.
Io Shirai,
Yeah,
Great,
she was too.
great interaction with Kyrie Sane.
Tony Storm.
Yeah.
She did
okay. She did
relatively.
alright.
She did relatively little, but she did all right.
Okay, Team Raw, Charlotte Flair,
Did a little bit.
titties. Natalia.
I didn't even know she was in the match.
She did a little bit. Oh yeah, she said the word. She called a couple of people bitch too.
That shit was funny.
Yeah, that was funny. She eliminated somebody before.
When she
before
eliminated Lacey Evans, she said, "Bye bye, bitch."
Yeah, I remember her and
Hilarious.
Sasha had it in the double submission.
I kept on saying that's not
Then,
PC.
Nah.
then Sasha took one of them knives.
That's how they got rid of Tony Storm.
Yeah, that's how they got rid of Tony
Oh,
Storm.
was it be? It don't
One
matter.
of them.
It don't matter.
Then Sasha pulled out one of them knives, and Natalia didn't see it coming, just like Bailey did.
First of all, Natalia, you on Team Raw, and her name is Sasha Banks.
Exactly. She got a whole bunch of knives.
Sasha Banks in the dictionary stands for knife.
It's a picture. It's a picture.
Like, continue
I
on.
can't, man. Okay, where am I at? Okay. I said Natalia, right?
Yeah,
Okay, Asuka.
she did great.
Kyrie Sane.
Awesome.
Okay. Sarah Logan.
Garbage.
Was she the first eliminated like I thought she
yeah,
was?
she was.
I told you she only had one role in this whole match to be eliminated first. Forgot when she was on the team until you said her name now.
No, actually, Bianca Belair was the first person eliminated, right?
Could have been.
I don't think so.
NXT.
No, wait.
NXT.
Nikki Cross was the first person eliminated.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Nikki Cross, then Sarah Logan, Carmella, Kyrie Sane, Dana Brooke, Charlotte Flair, Asuka, Lacey Evans, Tony Storm, Bianca Belair, Natalia, Sasha Banks. According to this, the survivors were Candice LeRae, Io Shirai, and Rhea Ripley.
So they never was eliminated,
Exactly.
according to them.
But they couldn't get back into the match, which is weird.
Well, they never tried.
Yeah.
They just stood on the apron. They tried to get in the ring. So the ref did his job, or whoever the ref was at
Because
the
you're
time.
distracted. Well, now go down SmackDown team because I have some serious gripes.
Okay.
Dana
God
Brooke and
damn it.
Carmella were just wasting spots. Carmella's so stupid when Io and Kyrie were going at it. She gonna draw attention to herself. Like, hello, I am here. Like, that's why they drop your ass real quick.
Okay.
Then Dana said, oh, I ain't gonna be stupid. Let me watch this shit.
All right.
Then they dropped their ass eventually.
Sasha Banks,
Great.
Carmella,
The backbone of the team. Carmella, garbage.
Dana Brooke,
Garbage.
Dave Batista, Lacey Evans.
Eh.
She did okay.
Garbage. She did all right, but mostly garbage.
Woman.
Oh, actually, no, she did eliminate tits. So you're right. My bad.
She did good. She did
Yes,
good.
I-
Asuka eliminated tits.
I was about to say, she did the biggest thing in the match then.
But she got the woman's right.
First of all, the biggest elimination was done by Asuka when she walked out. when she took herself out of the match.
Hey,
And
fuck
who's the
this
last
shit.
member?
Nikki Cross.
The other backbone of the team. All right, but I mean, Lacey did better than I thought. But the rest of it, Sasha came in there carrying garbage. We all saw this. Go to the next one. I'm disgusted.
Hey, Sasha was a good leader, though.
Sasha was a
Yes,
good
she
leader.
was. I'm
She
disgusted.
took garbage and she made it to the final. She made to like.
Yeah, I know. She LeBron them. Just
Yeah.
took garbage and made it to the finals.
Yeah, she LeBron like how the Warriors warriored themselves.
The Warriors way.
She
The Warriors
took 4
way.
pieces of garbage and just took them to the promised land, and then J.R. Smith happened.
I'm done. Okay, next
I'm
match.
disgusted with SmackDown Women's Division. Next match.
Next match is the mid-card championship triple threat. That's what I call it. It's not really called that. That's what I call it.
Oh, you mean the Forgotten Ones Championship?
Sami Zayn lied to me.
It sure as hell ain't the Forgotten Sons.
Because mid card doesn't matter in WWE. Which
The
it's a shame. The Forgotten Ones. That's what we call this match.
Okay, the Forgotten
Except
Ones.
NXT, they care about their mid card titles.
They do. Roderick Strong, the disproportionate guy again, versus AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura with Sami Zayn.
Like I said, Sami Zayn lied to me.
This match was so good. The ending of the match was so fucking funny to me.
Sami Zayn said that Shinsuke Nakamura was the only guaranteed SmackDown win. And he didn't. I was so close to picking Nakamura. But I have to go with NXT, so I picked Roddy.
Who did I pick?
I don't
to win
even
this
know
match?
I picked AJ Styles.
I think I picked Nakamura.
If I was just going by the 3-man and not brands, I would have picked Nakamura. Just because of what Sami Zayn said.
I picked
But he
AJ Styles
lied.
because it's AJ Styles.
Hey, this was probably one of the best matches on the card.
Yep.
This was
That's
funny.
not probably, it was one of the best matches on the card.
This match was the ending was so hilarious. To me,
I can't remember.
It's funny. Every time I watch Nakamura wrestle, I'll be like, damn, I forget
Fucking-
how good you are.
fucking
You wasted on SmackDown. Just go
AJ
back to NXT.
AJ Styles hit the phenomenal form on Shinsuke and we're about to cover him, but Roddy kicked him out the way and he stole the damn one and win and fucking ran the damn ring.
I think I said that on the runner wrestle. I was like, hey, Roddy is the king of triple threats. He did just beat Keith Lee and Dijak the exact same way.
That shit was so fucking
Yeah,
funny.
but go ahead. You know Nakamura want the water towers, food, and surfing.
He can do all that in NXT.
He can do that on the main roster too.
Yep, that's
Well, it's more oceans he can go on the main roster.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
true.
actually go back to Japan. Well, you can do Japan in NXT too.
Yeah.
But the point is, he can do that stuff in NXT. They're
Please.
gonna go on the road.
But he's also funnier on the mic. I didn't know he could be that funny on the mic.
He's hilarious.
I just miss him being a dick down on Renee.
I mean, that could still happen if they ever invite him on backstage.
That day when he said his pen wasn't working during that contract.
That kid is not whack.
Oh, boy, please put. Oh yeah.
And then he had to check it to see when it right.
Oh yes,
I like
please
this
put.
lady.
Please put Nakamura on backstage.
Yeah, just one episode. Just have him a special guest. But I forgot he a U.S. title holder, so that'll never happen.
Well, he did a Continental.
Intercontinental, either one.
Got a new belt and everything to do nothing
to
with.
do nothing with.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vince hate the
And they
mid
gave him
card.
they gave him the best looking belt in the company right now.
Yeah.
And Vince hate the mid card.
Yeah.
That's a
Super
damn
probably
shame.
on the UK side.
But I think I
Sweet
said
champ.
it before. I'm so pissed off that they changed the Intercontinental Championship. Not because they changed the Intercontinental Championship. Because we still got that ugly ass United States Championship belt.
That shit
They
is
changed the wrong belt.
Bro, that belt is a survivor, bro. That's the last one for the old era.
It could be a lot worse. You could be looking at ketchup all day.
Yeah, I can't remember no damn spots from this match. I just
For a
remember,
second, I forgot that belt was
I
red.
just remember a Kinshasa attempt at one point.
Oh, the Kisasha was hit.
Oh yeah, I think somebody got caught in the back of the head. It was
Yep.
It was nasty.
who was in the? It was Roger Strong. No, not Strong. Not in this one.
Yeah, I can't. There wasn't no spots in here.
Who's
that
in this
just
match
stuck out.
name from NXT? Diakis.
Roderick Strong?
Oh, it was Strong. Yeah, Strong got hit
I
with
think
one in
I
the back of the
posted
head.
3 or 4, but I don't
Yeah,
think-
that was
I don't think it's strong.
It's crazy. That Kisasha is not as effective as the one coming straight at you. Because he barely pins anybody with the one in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Now the one coming right at you, yeah, that's the one you know you're fucked.
I don't remember too many spots from this match since it was a week ago, and things happen
Bobby Smurder.
to things happen to prevent the show from being recorded until tonight.
Was Nakamura on SmackDown?
Nope. Actually, hold on. No, I'm wrong. He was a part of a tag team title match.
What? Who was the partner?
Cesaro.
Okay, that's weird.
They lost to the New Day.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
First of all, that would have been a great team, Nakamura and Cesaro.
I think so.
But to lose, well, they should lose. It's the New Day.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a weird ass team.
Okay.
Is that Sammy idea?
Yes.
Sammy, he might be manager of the year. when we do when we do damn, what we call
Sliders?
it? The Real Wrestling Awards.
Yeah, real.
He will be nominated for Manager of the Year.
Ain't that a new category?
Yep, that I just come up with right now. Congratulations, Sammy. You just inspired a new
I
category.
mean, he's the only one I can consider manager of the
I
year.
can't do it before. There wasn't no manager.
I mean, last year I probably had to say Zelina Vega.
She was probably the only one. her, Paul Heyman.
I never feel like I still, that's a different topic for a different time.
With AEW now,
I just don't
you
get
can
why
do more.
Vince doesn't like managers. It doesn't make sense.
yeah, he always hated managers.
I don't
Luchasaurus.
get it. But I'm not gonna get into
Well,
that right
since
now.
since the 90s.
Luchasaurus. I don't know. That's a funny wrestler.
Luchasaurus is amazing.
Yes.
I just don't get the gimmick.
I don't get it either. I just like seeing them kick ass.
Me too.
I'm just glad he does that give outside WWE because he'll get shit on for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would.
Thinking of something that did get shit on. Let's go to the next match. Adam Cole versus Pete Dunne for the NXT Championship.
Match of the night.
I agree.
Yeah.
Match of the night.
Yeah.
For two broke men.
I know, right? Like one of them was dead. I don't know why you want this man wrestle a ghost.
The other one, won by luck.
Oh yeah, it was this match he hit that Orange Crush.
Yeah.
That's what it
And
was.
he hit the well, Adam Cole hit the Panama Sunrise on the apron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that caused the end.
Then
The
he
last
hit it
shot.
again in the ring, and then went for the last shot right after. He just killed this guy.
Yeah, you're right. I don't understand how the last shot is his finisher. The guy drove the dude's head into the mat twice. That should be the
It's
finisher.
like what I said earlier. Like, I hate when you have moves in your arsenal that's better than your finisher, but that's your finisher.
Yeah.
And so many people got. That's why, like Seth Rollins got a lot of great moves, but none of the moves he moves set is better than Curtis Stone.
Yeah.
Well, they probably is now thanks to the Fiend, but before then, the stunt was his best move, so it made sense.
I like his Phoenix Splash.
Yeah, I do too.
That should be like his other finisher.
But he only pulled that out for special occasions.
Has he completely? He has completely started using the pedigree, hasn't he?
No.
Well,
He used it
not-
against Braun.
He brought it
used
against Braun,
Bray.
yeah.
He used it in the Hell in a
Yeah,
Cell
he
match.
did. I just don't want to remember the Hell in a Cell match.
We don't talk about
That
that
match don't exist to me.
I agree with Go Ham.
It don't exist in WWE either. They ain't talked about it. They talked about it once.
They talk about Saudi Arabia.
Who?
Well, they don't say Saudi Arabia. They say, I don't know what city they in. Riyadh?
Riyadh, yeah.
Riyadh or... It's not that other city they go to, was it?
It wasn't.
Okay.
Jeddah?
Yeah.
There it is,
Yeah.
thank you. No, start with a J or something. Or was it a G?
They finally put
Fuck
those two spots on WWE 2K. Because it wasn't on the last one. I was going through that day. I was like, oh, Saudi Arabia up here.
Who? I
We
mean,
can
where?
go to the next match.
Yeah, let's go to the next
'Cause
match.
I can't remember, but the spots we named, that's the only thing I heard.
Yeah, the match was
They
crazy.
hit all their finishes
Yeah, they
and
did.
kick out the typical, match.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been better in NXT, but,
It was good for a main roster NXT match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it. Anyway.
well, NXT is the main roster.
Oh yeah,
But,
I keep forgetting that. You don't get caught up anymore. You just side grade. Okay.
Hey, at least you get side graded. You used to get called down.
Ugh.
Shit, Raw and SmackDown moved up. NXT didn't go nowhere. In my book. They got big arenas because they've been here for 20 years. Well, Raw case 30.
Okay, enough of this. The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship.
About what I expected.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan hit some wrestling moves
Never heard of it.
because his sports entertainment moves, they weren't working. Like I told him he should. You need to hit wrestling moves. He did, and they helped out. But see, once he started using sports entertainment moves, which Bray Wyatt kept kicking out of, that's when he lost. Sports entertainment doesn't work on Bray. You have to either unmask him or make him submit. And the reason why I say that, because somebody tapped out to the walls of Jericho in MMA, that means that's a wrestling move, not a sports entertainment move. You have to apply those to Bray Wyatt.
I don't know. I want nobody put a knee on the back of my fucking neck.
But all I know is D-Bride needs to. D-Bride didn't do the things I told him to do. I mean, except for that one. The other two was he should have talked to the AV guy and told him don't use the red lights. And then you have to unmask Bray because then he turns into Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
But he didn't do it.
That was it.
That was confirmed that one though.
No, that was his only hope.
Ain't it just a fan theory about taking the mask off the Fiend?
No, it's confirmed. We've seen it on Firefly Funhouse. He's nowhere near sadistic. I mean, he's crazy, but he's not, the Fiend.
I mean, he may not be crazy, but I wonder if he knows how to do a low blow.
First of all, as of right now, there is no move that work on the Fiend. Like, he could put those submission stuff on him, but I don't think shit gonna happen. He'll probably just later.
Hey, I like this.
Hey,
he get bored and
he
just
put him
move
in
him off.
that rope hung cross arm breaker, and he was struggling. That's what I said. Seth Rollins doesn't have that. He has a bunch of sports entertainment moves. You can't do those and expect to beat the Fiend.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins, he gave away all his indie moves. He said, I make the big bucks. Have you seen my bank account? Shit.
You see,
WWE moves from now on. Nothing but WWE moves.
From now on.
At least he ain't spinning with super kicks, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, because that's an indie move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Usos.
That move don't make him the big bucks. Diving out the ring, landed softly do.
You know what Randy always just talking about? Dive.
Headbutt. Headlock, my bad.
Dive.
But you know what?
Shake hands.
Nah. Randy Orton need to be talking about his own company. Because everybody in WWE does a dive.
Smoke.
Man, when I seen the Revival do a dive, I almost cried.
I saw that shit too. I'm like, wait, what? No!
Revival like everybody else.
No!
No flips, just fists.
No! Oh
No.
my god!
I saw them go out of their character. That's why they lost to the That's why they lost to Undisputed Era. They start playing their game, jumping off top ropes and shit.
Y'all fucked up.
Yeah, D-Brad got fucked up too. He fucking tried to do the knee and got caught with a mandible claw in mid-air.
The way he caught his ass with that shit was so fucking. It was like a damn reckoning finisher. It's like he threw him in the ropes and then he put the damn crippler crossface on his ass. It's like that loud ass snap, like, God, like shit.
Nah, it was the episode of SmackDown was so funny. I think it was when the Fiend showed up. I think Daniel Bryan called out the Fiend, and Daniel Bryan walked up to him and got put in the medical claw. I was like, "What the fuck? There was no restraint at all. You just walked up on him and said, "Put me in it," basically. It was so funny. He walked over there slow as hell, and then he just put the move on him. I was like, wait,
Oh,
is
yeah,
this it?
that was the second week. I remember that.
Brian got ducked with his head too many times.
Yeah, that was a weekend in the SmackDown. I remember that. But yeah, D-Brad, despite all his efforts, he lost clean.
He stood no chance. Right
Yeah.
now, nobody stands a chance against the Fiend except for one man,
Until you take his mask off.
Roman Reigns.
And I hope they don't try to force the red light at WrestleMania. Just
Yeah,
let them
because
wrestle.
It's gonna happen.
if you don't know where this road is headed,
Because I don't know how they're going to
Oh,
do that.
it has to. It has to happen.
it has to. Like,
We are because. Well, fortunately, John Moxley very glad the Fiend. Well, I don't know. The Fiend might show up at AEW and Mandible Claw him at his rate. I mean, so far Bray has taken out all his foes so far. So Roman Reigns, you're next. Well, you on the list. So
Hey,
he gonna get triple. That means he's gonna get Triple H.
anything's better than whatever
the Fiend?
Yeah, because
What Triple H do?
remember the Royal Rumble? Bray Wyatt
Oh.
up it. They had
Do
that
that, do that count?
Hey, Bray got injured not too long after that, so we never really got seen anything come after it.
Oh, that means he
It's
got to
funny.
attack John Cena then.
I was about to say
Because he took the shovel to him.
man.
John never fully retired.
I mean, and
No, I think he did.
I mean,
I read somebody John Cena retired.
no, he said
Well, he said he retired or some
I
shit
don't know,
like
or something like
Hey,
that.
look,
that. The point is, I don't believe him. He's coming back. Shit, The Rock came back. Cena coming back.
What's the next match?
Wait, well, The Rock encouraged Bray, so I don't think The Rock is on the Fiend's list.
Yeah, but apparently Bray knows what he did, but he won't say it, I guess. But we know what he did. We know what happened. That Monday after the cage match, we saw it.
Does that mean Luke Harper, Rowan, and Braun Strowman safe for that?
Larry.
I don't know.
I hope he feud with Braun before he get to Roman.
Larry.
Hell, anything's better than what they got Roman doing now. Fuck that feud. Baron Corbin is way too boring to be feuding with Roman. And they know this. Yet they did it anyway.
Baron Corbin needed to head back to NXT.
God, they ruined King Corbin fast. It only took 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks.
It only took 2 weeks. No, it took.
No, as soon as the dog mascot came out, that's when it went downhill.
That character was dead.
Corbin's character.
No, I'm
because
talking about.
It started off fine, Diakis. It was. I didn't hate King Corbin at first. I just thought he was whack ass king.
It ain't that. It's just, the establishment of him being King Corbin was when that whole character went downhill for me.
And then when they went to Britain, that's when they killed it. They couldn't even do King Corbin right.
He looked like a tall fuckboy metalhead version of fucking Justin Bieber.
God, WWE, how do you fuck up King Corbin
with a fucking
you had it rolling, man.
King shit.
And they fucked it up. And they fucked up Chad Gable too. Chad don't even get reactions no more.
Shouty.
God,
man, first of all,
King Corbin killed himself and Chad.
It is a shame. It is a shame what they did to Shouty G. Curry.
And you know that.
They don't boo him. They don't cheer him. They just be cricket.
He got a reaction, man. Before
the first 2 weeks gonna be a Shorty G got a reaction. I'm not sure what happened after that.
They don't like the gimmick.
King Corbin, I told you.
Gimmick is a name change.
I told you, King Corbin ruined them. King Corbin ruined King Corbin and Chad Gable. Worst king in history, and that includes Jerry the King Lawler.
No,
when
that man came out there with his own personal, his own personal NBA attire.
Fuck that guy.
That's when people are like, what the fuck is this? I think people wanted to mind the name.
You know, if
still the same
if
person,
they would let him cut promos, I think he would get this over. But he hadn't cut a promo in like 4 weeks.
You know what?
There might be a reason why he don't cut promos.
Well, he ain't that bad of a talker.
Yeah, he ain't.
And he got a personality too. They killed it.
I don't know.
Again.
It depends. It depends on what you define as not bad of a talker. Because
like Solomon's the fact you bring this up a lot. It ain't the fact that he was an Olympian and he could wrestle that reminded him of Kurt Angle. He was funny too. Everything about Chad Gable reminds you of Kurt Angle.
Well, they could destroy G things should work, but Kurt Angle does a whole lot of goofy stuff.
That's the point the concept maker. They let him talk. He can get it over.
But the thing is he is good on the mic as Kurt Angle because
we don't know. They don't know.
We don't know.
But at the same time, we see other places up here. They don't let other folks be dang sure of talking on.
And then here's the thing: some people who don't know shit about wrestling gonna write every word for him to say, and he gonna have to try and get over this whatever the bullshit they write for him. Because it's gonna be bullshit because everybody else's shit is bullshit. So what will make him so different?
You right.
Damn, King Corbin, you bitch. He messed himself and Chad Gable.
But you think about it.
Collateral damage.
King Corbin got Shorty G over when he was still Chad Gable.
They know.
Yeah, but Corbin versus a small guy is pretty easy.
Yeah. It worked for both of them. They gave us the match too many times, but the first few times, sure.
One thing I can't say about Shorty G not really getting over, especially in WWE, is it's kind of hard for somebody like him to get over when he's in the same company with somebody like Roman Reigns. It's somebody like, it just, even without Roman talking as much, it just Roman Reigns just, I just lost the word I was going to say. It's just the aura of Roman Reigns compared to Chad Gable. Roman looks like a big deal. No matter what you do with him, Chad Gable or Shorty G just looks like a mid-carder.
That's true, but so did Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan was able to... Well, Daniel Bryan had a lot of fans support.
But also, Bryan's...
Which Chad Gable don't.
Also, the other thing is his charisma is a lot higher. Bryan can sell anything. The Yes Movement team held no, so like...
Well, it was... Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you see him
the Teen
focus-
Hell No and all that stuff, and when he first started the Yes movement by accident, like
Even CM Punk up here, even CM Punk compared to John Cena's tiny, but his charisma's like that got him way over.
that's true. Like yeah, everything you're saying is true, but we won't know until Shawty G actually say something.
Well, see, you can't
Cause this
get charisma over when you working with a charisma vacuum that is Baron Corbin.
Nakamura did it with Jinder Mahal.
Cause I was about to say John Cena, like everybody, they write down his stuff too. Even though he is big, he gets over all the crap they write for him. So charisma does help a lot. If Chad Gable got it, he can get that crap over.
Baron Corbin ain't got none of it,
Yeah,
and
right.
he infected Gable with the charisma vacuum.
That is that's the issue with King Corbin. Whoever he feuds with, man, you're not gonna care.
Yeah, I don't care about this Roman feud. Roman
Right.
should be feuding with somebody else. They got him feuding boring ass.
They gotta really look at the King Corbin, well Baron Corbin, period, and be like, we gotta do something with him to the point where people want to see him feud with people. Cause right now,
I know what it is.
I have not been interested in the Baron Corbin feud for like the past 2 or 3 years.
Keep him off TV.
It's been that long. I think the last time the feud I liked was the feud he had before AJ Styles. Who was that? Remember he beat AJ Styles for the US title. That was when back on SmackDown when it was good.
I remember the last feud I liked with Baron Corbin. It was versus Bull Dempsey.
Man, your shit go back.
Yeah, I have not liked Baron Corbin ever since he joined the main roster. At all.
Baron Corbin, the biggest problem with Baron Corbin is they put him in a position he don't need to be in.
He's really athletic. He's a douchebag. I mean, that's a good heel quality. It's just fucking. That's it.
Hey, I just got it.
What?
Sheamus. That's who he remind me of. He has an outstanding moveset, just like Sheamus.
Sheamus had charisma though.
But well, you could say that.
I mean,
but
he
not
got
the
it
lead.
over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he does.
I mean, Sheamus had it for a while up here. Yeah, when I first seen Sheamus, like, why is everybody shitting on Sheamus? Then
Yeah.
like, I like how he Triple H. Oh, he only getting his push because of Triple H.
Yeah,
Well,
Sheamus
that
bored.
was-
Of course, it happened to be back when Triple H was the bad guy.
Sheamus,
That was, go ahead.
see, yeah, Sheamus bored the shit out of me until he got with Cesaro.
They turned Sheamus face, and that's when he bored the shit out of me. Once he went face, I was like, nope, can't get behind
But
him.
now- I like
I started seeing that man promo stuff. They're like, why are folks hating this guy? Then Triple H. Oh, is that he best friends with Triple H? I was like, oh, that's why he getting all his pushes. I'm like,
But nobody hated Seth or Roman or Dean.
yeah, but NXT existed by then. So now he's Papa H instead of Reign of Terror Triple H.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, they absolved all of his sins.
I'm like, even folks forget the whole beef with Triple H and CM Punk. It don't even matter now because it's like, oh, that never happened.
Triple H had to redeem himself.
Even the thing with Cody Rhodes up here started with he never mentioned Vince by name, but the main name that kept coming about his pushes or lying to him, Triple H this, Triple H told him this, Triple H told him he'll do this, and he'll never do it.
It's funny though. It's like Triple H said, hey, I'm sorry I lost y'all favorite indie guy, so I just signed the rest of y'all favorite indie guy.
And some people you never even heard of.
I'll put them against each other like my own personal toys.
I'm literally taking a shovel to the Indies.
Yeah, I have my own indie. Right here in WWE.
He literally up here just took a shovel to the Indies up here, and the only thing he had to do just whatever. Vince let him got a blank check. Take whatever talent I want, and I'm good.
It's funny that you mentioned that because they were talking about how they were basically killing the British indie scene.
Yeah.
And Pete Dunne was talking about like, don't worry, like British indies is fine and everything. And we had about 5 of them closed within the year.
Yeah.
Not even been a full year, and 5 of them closed down.
Triple H must not like luchadors. Cause I'm surprised they have not. I'm surprised they have not did any real business in Mexico.
Well,
You know,
he got-
I think he's
Okay.
smart. I don't think he can touch the Mexican scene.
I would say he got burned by Mystico anyway.
Yeah,
He got burned bad by Mystico.
that fucked him up.
Luchador, luchadors almost always get over.
Oh, I don't think AAA and all them. I don't think they're gonna let AAA just come in there. Nah, they like fuck that.
Yeah, it's why he can't get Japan. His only shot was getting Noah, which backfired.
Big time.
He was gonna get Noah and Stardom and start NXT Japan, and it backfired because New Japan ended up getting Stardom. So now they got that whole women thing,
Also,
which that's gonna fuck up AEW because that's where all their talent was coming from. Stardom.
Also, the other that fucked up Triple H is Japanese business is pretty xenophobic. If you're not Japanese, you're not really gonna get that much of a foothold in that company. You're gonna need somebody Japanese up here to actually get you going.
Yeah, but that's what he did with the UK. Like
Yeah,
that
but-
NXT UK thing, that's William Regal and his crew.
Yeah, but the biggest difference is there's no culture there like that. Japanese business is just
Yeah,
weird as
you're right,
fuck.
you're right. But Triple H smart. He would have seen over NXT Japan, but he would have had Japanese people do all that stuff. It's just like with the regular NXT, Triple H don't really touch it. It's like Triple H has a team that runs NXT, and they do all that stuff. Triple H have input, but it's not really him. Like William Regal do majority of the stuff in NXT.
As long as he don't mess around with the Yakuza if he starts sending in Japan.
That's why like with William Regal being the general manager in NXT, it fits because he's really running the shit. It ain't like he on screen GM. He's really making decisions.
At least Triple H had good businesses not to mess something up on that.
It was just smart. I put a team together that can do the job, and I take all the credit.
Of course, you're talking about a new draft. You're talking about a new draft. Corbin needs to go back to NXT.
Cause it's like you were just saying about the whole about how Triple H, like everybody look at Triple H as Papa H, and everybody loves Triple H now. He ain't really doing shit. He ain't even finding all these talent.
Yep.
William Regal the one who like suggests talent for him, and he signs them.
Yep. About the only thing Triple H is really doing is taking a picture with the finger point.
That's about it.
Yep, that's what I call progress.
Hey, what match we was on?
We
I
are
know it's
to the brand supremacy triple threat 5-on-5-on-5.
Wait, we still had that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
still-
we had veered off topic, but what we were talking about was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think we was at the Roderick Strong match, and we was done with that match.
Yeah, we made it all the way to the Fiend Daniel Bryan.
Oh, we were talking
match.
about Fiend Daniel Bryan.
And then I don't know how it.
Everybody picked Fiend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope.
I mean,
Diakis.
I think I picked the Fiend. If I picked Daniel Bryan, I must have been. Wait, I might
I'm
have
about
been on
99%
drugs.
sure Fiend was unanimous.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was unanimous. I mean, like, that would make no sense to kill that, like, not kill, but, you know, make that character get defeated.
All right.
Even by the likes of Daniel Bryan.
Spoilers for future predictions. Like, I'm picking the Fiend all the way up to WrestleMania. They don't pick a Roman.
I'm still picking the Fiend.
So, that's not a bit. I just want to pick Roman for something.
I think I'll pick against the Fiend once he get. If they show him just actually going after his biggest few targets in the past.
Wait a minute.
What if it's Matt Hardy that beats the Fiend?
Oh my gosh. I think that means Roman has to win the Royal Rumble. I just came to that realization. I don't want that to happen. I don't care about Roman winning another Royal Rumble.
Or the Fiend can just target him and that makes them have a match.
Or he could target him in the Royal Rumble. There we go.
Or
Woof, that solved that crisis.
Or the February show, or Elimination Chamber, he just targets Roman.
Are they doing the February show? Because NXT is doing a takeover on a Sunday in February.
What the hell?
Yeah. Take over Portland, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
because
over Portland.
they're not having one of the Rumble anymore.
They're doing a World Collide thing, which I might watch.
Oh,
they
in
got-
that case, then yeah, Fiend target him and they fight at the Rumble, or the Fiend cost him the Royal Rumble.
Are they going to have Power Man 5000 do the Worlds Collide song as the theme song? They better. Because if not, the whole thing's a waste of fucking time.
Oh,
Well, I still ain't got Pharaoh Munch doing some of those Joe things.
Before we go to the 5-on-5, did Bray Wyatt have any past feuds besides Roman that we don't know about? Besides Cena.
Did he kill Randy Orton yet?
Well, if you count Matt Hardy,
Well, he can't get the order.
Yeah, he can.
Well, orders on Raw. They
Don't mean
thing.
shit.
they're gonna be serious about these brands. Did you hear?
I don't know if the Fiend cares.
No
but-
more crossing over.
I don't know if the Fiend cares, but His only other time a crossover would be the Royal Rumble.
I don't know. Randy Orton's gonna be looking for his cigarettes. Like, damn.
I would
I
love
could have
for it-
swore I had these cigarettes. I don't know where they went.
I would love for it to be Luke Harper, but he got to get on TV.
Then like he goes in the parking lot, right? And
Damn
his
shame
cigarettes
with it.
are on fire.
I need to stay on topic.
No?
I'm not gonna go into that. Oh,
It is a damn shame, though.
What, Larry?
yes.
They bring Luke Harper back just to get.
Yeah,
What they doing with
Fiend.
Luke Harper? Just period. What
That's
they doing with Luke
that's
Harper
weird.
right
I don't. Who the hell is Larry?
now? Who is
The
that?
cable guy?
No. Okay. I don't know if you follow Luke Harper on either Twitter or Instagram. He says Larry a lot.
Maybe watching Practical Jokers.
Maybe he's already changing his name.
That's why I
He
keep
gonna
on
be
saying.
Larry in AEW.
That's why I kept
Bruh.
mentioning
if he
mentioning it.
Larry Hooper.
If he showed up at AEW with that name,
Larry
like,
Hubbard.
like, bro, you know what? You deserve. You probably deserve using your contract at home. That's worse than Shorty G. Larry Hooper.
Damn shame. The only thing they would put him on was Saudi Arabia, and he gets stuck. At least he ain't going back.
Goddamn, let's go back to this damn
He'll be out of
match.
company
We got a few
before
more. We got a few more minutes.
Okay.
We're coming close to time. Okay, Team SmackDown: Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, King Corbin, Mustafa Ali, and Shouty G versus Team Raw.
Somebody just need to spell that out there for Vince and then.
Team Raw was stacked.
Yeah.
Word,
yeah,
word.
loaded.
Okay,
They had the second best team out there.
Seth Rollins, the nude guy, Drew McIntyre, the guy that got beat up by his ex-wife, Kevin Owens, he's cool, Randy Orton, the cowboy killer, and Ricochet, the black guy from Chicago,
All might.
versus Team NXT,
But he's from Paducah.
whatever, versus Team NXT, Tommaso Ciampa, someone that has a very weird obsession with gold, Damian Priest, who's probably a Aleister Black knockoff, Matt Riddle, he's high, and he says bro a lot, Keith Lee, I'm not even going to mess with him because he's scary, and Walter, vacant.
All caps.
Yeah, all caps.
Yeah, it's fucked
They
up.
just throw his fucking name on here, dude.
It's fucked up what they did with Walter and Mustafa Ali. They shouldn't have got eliminated like they did, and when they did.
I'm surprised Walter got eliminated that fast considering he was the freshest guy on Team NXT.
Yeah,
He
no,
got, he got blindsided.
He got buried.
they barely let him interact with Braun. That's the thing people wanted to see.
But he chopped the shit out of damn it. I forgot who that was who was chopping in the beginning of the match. Oh yeah, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, they were having a chop battle.
Bro, Randy Orton's expression though doing that was like, thank God that's not me in there.
I mean, Walter was giving him the business. The problem is the business only was 2 minutes. Man, when he got kicked out, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This ain't looking good already.
Well, it's the move that helped beat Roman Reigns. Claymore about the best kick sitting next to the Brogue kick.
He sold the hell out of it too, but
Yeah.
still, he just got in the ring. He got pinned already.
Yeah, he should have been there.
It's just a shame. That's Walter's first defeat. He's been undefeated since he showed up. That's his first defeat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this
2
ain't
minutes.
AEW.
2
That don't
minutes.
count.
Walter wasn't in AEW.
No, I said this ain't AEW. That win don't count. I mean, that loss don't count on Walter. That was Team NXT that lost Walter.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Did Shorty G? Oh yeah, I remember Shorty G and Gable and Matt Riddle had a nice exchange. I
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm. A lot of mat wrestling. Probably bored a lot of people, but you know they.
No, not the Chicago crowd. They were into it.
Oh well, you know those
Chicago
other
had-
people.
Who got RKO?
Bro.
Oh yeah, it was him. Matt
No,
Riddle
he got RKO.
It was Damian Priest.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was he got RKO after he rolled him up.
Yeah.
Or a sore loser. A smart sore loser.
You don't
Or
turn
a sore
Hold
loser.
up. You don't turn your back on Randy Orton.
That man paying Randy Orton. He was so happy. He wasn't thinking.
That's see.
Yeah, it was Damian
And
Priest.
he was high.
See, well, there's your problem. You go against the Viper.
He was trying to get the match over quick as hell so he can get him some food.
And his name. What was
He
your
had the
do?
munchies.
Randy Orton's already eliminated. You can't disqualify a guy who's already out.
Should disqualify somebody else on the team.
Who did Seth Rollins get eliminated by?
He got eliminated by Keith Lee.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They tried to jump my boy. He dropped his ass.
Wait. First of all, Keith Lee, my boy, but I gotta say this about Keith. I can't remember who it was on Team NXT that Seth and Roman about to give this shield bump to, and he broke it up. I'm like, come on, Keith.
Nope, fuck that.
Keith, we got to reminisce.
It was Tommaso Ciampa, wasn't it?
No. Keith Lee did the right thing.
He did the wrong thing.
When he dropped Roman, he said, "Dean ain't here."
Wow.
If he did say that, he should have. Like, I would not let the travesty go down. Not without Ambrose.
Well, Dean ain't here or Angle, so.
If Ambrose was right there, I probably would have watched.
Or Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle did. Oh yeah, Kurt Angle did do it.
Or the forbidden member who got removed from the team. What happened to that shield, brother?
I don't know. I heard he's being investigated by the Maryland Athletic Board Commission. So, yeah.
Hey, I forgot Jericho should watch his back too. I forgot
Yeah.
he's on that list.
Yeah. Bubbly.
Didn't Jericho give up after he got put to sleep by Strowman?
Oh yeah, Strowman did do his little run around with the shoulder blocks. That was funny. Again, whoever that was who flipped.
No, I like when everybody moved out the way and then Keith Lee caught him. They were like, boo.
That was a train wreck.
I'm like, dog, y'all are just teasing that we must get Keith Lee versus Braun Strowman.
Dog, then Kevin had a choice to who the frog splash. He looked at the NXT guy, and he went on him and frog splashed the other dude instead.
Shawty G.
Yeah,
That's how he got eliminated.
Hey, that was a smart thing. Take out Shawty G. Kevin only dropping on him would be way more impactful.
They know.
If he, hindsight being 2020, he would have did Tommaso. Because right after that, he got dropped on his head by Tommaso.
That was funny.
Tommaso said, "This is war."
How did Ciampa get eliminated? I can't remember none of this shit.
Didn't he get speared?
Yeah.
I know he went cursed.
No, he got eliminated by Seth Rollins.
What? He got cursed up?
I guess.
Or did Roman spear him and Seth Rollins just stole the opinion?
That's what I'm thinking.
That sounds like something Seth Rollins would do. He is the architect.
Yeah.
Oh, the only thing I remember vividly was Roman and Keith Lee.
Vivid.
That's the main part of the match I remember.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins got dropped by Keith Lee.
Bro, they
with,
teased
with
it.
the, with the limit breaker.
I'll give this. They teased that so hard. They would make it seem like it's going to be Seth Rollins winning this or Seth Rollins versus Keith Lee. Seth Rollins loses. And then Roman versus Keith Lee, I did not expect that to be as entertaining as it was.
Man, they booked that shit perfectly.
I did, because Roman hadn't been boring in 2 years.
They booked it perfectly because it made it seem like Keith Lee was going to win it for Team NXT.
I know what Goham says about his booking, which is true, but his character has not been boring for like 2 years now.
Who?
Roman. He ain't been boring for a while.
He ain't been boring. It's not been his fault. It's the people that he have a feud with.
Yes, like Corbin, like we talked about.
Yeah,
earlier.
like Corbin. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
That's the thing. Like, I think about Roman now. I can't remember the last good Roman feud because Drew McIntyre was not it.
Nope,
Shane McMahon was not it.
I was bored.
I like that feud, even though it wasn't a great thing. It wasn't very entertaining because just Drew McIntyre fucking over Roman, Shane's stealing all the glory.
I would say some people just don't have chemistry. Them two
But before then, it just Roman being fed to Brock constantly.
Yeah,
Like he just got eternally punished for no reason.
Yeah, I didn't like his feud with Brock either.
I mean, yeah, the good.
But it wasn't because of Roman.
The Shane and Roman feud had a decent ending. I mean, he had the Undertaker could jump in for some weird reason.
I like that call because
That was just weird.
Roman did put him down like a warrior.
Yeah.
All I know,
No, I'm talking about the Undertaker part.
all I know is Roman and Keith Lee. Keith Lee like $1 million.
Yeah, that was.
I'm saying you talking about making a new star.
They
I
made
mean, this
him.
man tried to do a fucking jumping spin kick, dog. A jumping back spin kick. That shit.
I've never seen him do that
God.
ever. But from him, I've never seen him do that ever.
Yeah, I was like, I said, Well, I called him by his real name, but I said, Deoccus, did he just do a jumping spin kick?
I'm like, yeah, and I said, yeah, I've never seen him do that.
He said limitless Keith Lee out like this is why.
I'm just sad because whenever they do the next draft, you know he getting moved over.
Yeah.
Let's hope he goes.
SmackDown. I need to see Roman and Braun versus Keith Lee.
They better fix their product because I like watching Keith Lee, but I would not watch a crappy show.
But
I agree.
that man hit a pop-up. That thing like a pop-up last. The Spirit Bowler here was like a pop-up last ride. And I was just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say when I seen that. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like, if you sleep on Keith Lee now, you just don't know anything about wrestling.
saying when he pop him up, he gather all the energy,
He gathered all that.
and then he dropped the ball.
Except much like the regular Spirit Bomb, except that one time it didn't finish him off. So there you go.
But at this point, well, we ain't even been talking about the score because Raw,
Yeah,
they got
it was
0.
4-2-1. I kept up with it.
But that was the final score.
Yeah, 4 NXT, 2 SmackDown, 1 Raw.
Raw could have had 2 if Oscar and Charlotte could get along.
Actually, the score was 3-1-0.
Hey, if Charlotte's
The pre-show don't count. They ain't give Raw shit. Raw gets nothing. You know why? Because they didn't give SmackDown 1.
Hey, if Charlotte's titties wasn't hanging over the rope, Oscar wouldn't have had the chance to slap him so hard. That's her fault. Get smaller boobs.
I
There you
mean,
go. I blame Charlotte.
masochism can only take you so far.
Charlotte didn't have no problem with Kyrie was slapping them up.
Yeah, because Kyrie's much smaller. Well, she's smaller than Oscar in the weight class.
Wait, did they do Brock versus Ray after that match?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it was the yeah.
No, it wasn't the main event.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, wow.
Oh yeah, we
Jeez.
need to get to you
Yeah,
next
we
2
need to get to
months.
this too.
All right, we got.
Yeah,
8
it was a
minutes.
great name. The Roman won after a spear.
All right, cool.
One spear.
Put over Keith Lee strong in
Yeah.
defeat. That's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
When Roman wins and nobody shit on it, you know they did something.
Yeah,
right.
Chicago cheered him. This is Chicago we're talking about. They cheered him.
I was disappointed Roman won, but I wasn't mad Roman
I
won.
was like, it was good.
I was disappointed NXT lost.
I was disappointed that it ended.
I was disappointed NXT lost, not that Roman won. I was like, I should have seen SmackDown again.
Still don't change his status as the worst locker room leader in history.
But you seen that spirit though. I told you he's the heart and soul.
Hey.
He was the heart and soul of the
The
show in
hard
the
soul
show.
that's too scared to go fight with the troops.
Until Monday, he was the worst locker room leader. It's now Seth Rollins.
No.
I
Seth-
agree.
Seth
His
did
whole
well.
locker room walked out on him.
entirely.
Yeah,
One
you're
of
right. I
them
did
walked
say that.
out. I mean,
Yeah,
like
you're
they
right.
all
He
walked
is.
out, and one of them gave him the stunner.
That's
So,
it. You're right. He is the worst. I
He's
said
the worst
that
leader
myself.
now. He is the worst leader now.
You're right. I agree. with
Yeah.
that.
Fuck you,
supposed to be
Ron.
the architect. Supposed to be the architect, but you can't motivate nothing. Oh,
can't.
you had one job.
He
One
can't
job.
build anything. He
Lead Raw to victory at Survivor Series. You took number L's. That's all they did with L's.
Bro, you basically
They're not called Raw.
You know, Mark, he calling Seth Rollins Superman, bro. You know he don't inspire nobody.
Well, you
Damn.
know, I didn't make Seth Rollins the leader.
I
That wasn't my
either.
decision. But if you look at the Raw roster, who else would you have gave it to?
Charlotte.
Actually, you know what? You are 100% right.
Yeah, I agree.
I would have went with Charlotte too.
Me too.
Oscar don't care. Her, Kyrie. They already said that.
One was making video games. The other one's one pretending to be a power princess.
The only problem is Charlotte's so good, she didn't care who her teammates was.
Yeah, we see she should have cared.
She should have just took some trash off the street and told them just watch me work. Her problem was trusting people.
Okay, let's move on. Lesnar versus Mysterio for the almost said the Universal Championship, WWE Championship.
I was expecting a snuff film and I did not.
In a no holds barred match that only featured 2 weapons
This is pretty funny because
because WWE.
even in defeat, Rey Mysterio looked way better than Brock Lesnar in that match.
Because that last ending part was amazing.
Man, Rey Mysterio could not beat Brock Lesnar with a lead pipe and with his stupid kid. Seth Rollins beat him twice this year.
But Ray still getting old, so his power level fading.
Hey. If Seth would have had a lead pipe and his stupid kid, he would have beat Brock Lesnar.
But he beat Brock Lesnar with damaged ribs. Roman
Hey.
couldn't even do that healthy.
But see, if Rey Mysterio had cared to use more than one weapon, he could have took the lead pipe, some trash cans, took a kendo stick, just beat the shit out of Brock's legs. He didn't think of it because in WWE you get a 2-weapon limit. when you on Raw and SmackDown, you get a 2-weapon limit in any no DQ match.
No.
Or if it's a triple threat match or a regular one, you get no weapons. Because
Damn these
Ray would think it's smart. He was thinking quality over quantity.
even though there's no DQ in triple threat matches, we're not gonna have anybody cheat because what's the point in that?
No, Ray got the big head. He was
Come
like,
on, Vince.
I already whooped his
But
ass
anyway,
with
that's
a lead pipe
another.
before.
That's another.
I mean,
He
Seth.
did get the big head. It's called low blow.
Well, Seth did.
And Dominic followed it up with that good form.
Hey, Seth did it all with a steel chair. Seth didn't need extra weapons. He just needed that steel chair. It worked for Seth.
Yeah, I was still
Ray
pissed.
had his
I was
pipe.
pissed about that match too. It was only one chair. You need. What happened to the ring bell, man? Come on, be creative. But anyway,
Ray did the nuts with the ring bell. So
They
just
they
ring the
did,
bell with his nuts.
they did this match. When I say they did this match perfectly, they did.
yeah,
Yeah,
They let Ray get his spots in. They made everybody believe that Ray was gonna beat him. Then Brock just got up, F5'd him,
yeah.
and won.
He refreshed the page one time.
I mean, I can live with this one.
I could too because I couldn't see Rey Mysterio beat him. I wanted Ray to win. The story was set up for Ray to win. First of all, they did a good story that made me want to watch Rey Mysterio versus Brock.
Yep,
That Cain Velasquez thing in the middle just kind of fucked it up for me.
Yeah.
it made sense.
Because it was like, Saudi Arabia! Yeah, it made sense because Ray's arm was broke, I guess.
Also, I mean, at least it ties into history. Though Brock's weakness is Mexicans. I guess Brock trained not to lose the Mexicans anymore.
Oh yeah, diverticulitis.
Yeah, that too.
The only reason it made sense to me is because Brock fucked up Ray where Ray couldn't fight him himself. So he got the one man who beat Brock ass.
Who's also Mexican.
Yeah. Who happened to be Dominic's godfather. Nah, I think they just
That's
happened. I think that just happened though.
If that's true, that's interesting how that ties all together. Like, Brock, the one guy that
Yeah.
beat you just happened to be Ray.
Nah.
No, that's
Yeah.
not true because he would have been 15 when he would have been 15 years old and they didn't know each other when Dominic was born.
No, it just happened. Dominic didn't have a godfather before.
And
Now
plus-
he got one.
And plus, that ain't even Rey Mysterio's son. We all know this.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mr.
For all
Guerrero.
we know, Eddie said that Cain Velasquez
Yeah,
is not your godfather.
Chavo's nephew did well on Sunday.
Dominic is not really Ray's son.
Yeah.
Is it, you
He
don't remember
Eddie.
the story? Yeah, you don't remember the story?
No, I thought in real life.
No.
All right.
No, that's the joke. You just ruined it.
Bro, I'm getting sleepy here. I'm like,
Oh,
wait a
Me
minute.
too, shit, man.
I'm
Fuck.
confused.
Oh, well,
I'm
yeah.
confused with him.
I'm on
No,
fumes,
well,
dude.
yeah.
I've been up for
Well,
like how long?
There was a double
20
619.
hours?
There was a double 619 by Rey Mysterio and his stupid son, and a frog splash, which was unsuccessful.
Every time you say stupid son, I keep on thinking about Kratos from God of War and him referring to his son as boy.
Hey, that's what Seth called him stupid. I'm gonna call him stupid. But yeah.
Brock also stayed
I mean-
from Broly, not to get caught in father-son moves.
But boy, Brock recovered and German suplex Dominic out of his shoes, and then F5 Ray.
This is good. There was no whole bar. Got like, Rev, how you gonna count the pin with Dominic and Ray Ray and Dominic on top of Brock? Like, I know there's no whole bar, but I'm like,
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
I guess we can get to the main event, which fell flat.
Man, which is just so disappointing.
and hard to believe
The
you're saying
result wasn't, but the match.
considering the participants. Sorry, the word flat came in here.
I mean, they're all
Well,
sort of flex
I'm
up
about
for
to say,
Bailey.
ain't all of them?
Except for Bailey. But, you know.
But that's a push-up, bro.
No, I'm
That
talking
wasn't a flat all time.
Oh, the asses?
We know
What? First of all, none of them.
Except for, I'm like, we already know Charlotte.
Becky got a little something.
Yeah, she got a
We
little
know
something.
Charlotte took.
I don't
We know
know.
Charlotte took the
Baszler,
top.
she's just very athletic, so, you know, she sort of can't help that.
That's why I thought you were talking about the other one.
No, because Charlotte took all that.
You
Charlotte
talking
took all
about none
that.
of them asses.
God damn it. Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch versus Bailey. Champions triple threat. God damn it.
This match should have been a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
I mean, there's too many. Well, except for Bailey, there's like
They-
2 submission artists.
They deserve the main event, though. Based
Yeah.
off names and star power.
And Becky is still more over than Brock.
My problem is with this match is they kept throwing Bailey at the damn ring.
Yeah.
To the end, when she got put to sleep.
I
She
mean,
tapped.
there's some pretty cool spots in that match. I like the apron spot where I think it was Bailey trying to run something and this no, she get ready to dive out the apron and then Shane just caught her ass in that
Dive.
sleeper hole.
You
Dog.
mean the clutch?
Oh, that was sleeper hole.
Kira Fuda?
Oh, Kirifuda. Yeah, that. But
But you know what spot I'm talking about. Though.
yeah, it should have. It was too slow, and you know,
Yeah.
I've said this many times about WrestleMania and criticizing it. If the show's so long, let the action speed up a bit. You can't have everything be slow and plotting.
Baylor's
That hurts the match.
freaking move, her the way she's methodical.
Yeah, I know, but
She's
even
not gonna wrestle fast.
even then though, in NXT Baszler's, I've never been bored by Baszler's matches. I've been disappointed because they could have been better, but never bored. This one bored me.
I was actually cheering for Baszler for once.
I like Baker because even though she's slow, the stuff she does keeps you into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because when she bends somebody's arm back there, you ain't finna not look at it or
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
like, oh, this is boring.
I mean, 'cause
When she
there was
snaps
no,
somebody's
the
arm,
problem
you
with
ain't
this
finna go, oh, that shit was
The problem with this
so boring.
triple threat is there was no struggle. Nobody struggled. There was no fighting out submissions. Or
Well,
nothing.
Bailey did at the end.
Yeah, but she
Shut
tapped
Bailey.
out. But it's just so many things that could have been done better.
I really didn't
Especially
like this match.
if all three of them had more time to work in the ring at the same time instead
Yeah.
of somebody being thrown out.
That
Well,
bastard
that's
stuff is okay.
WWE's triple threat way. Like, the match start, all three of them be in the ring. Either if the heel will either run out and then let the other two go at it, or they'll knock them out real quick and then let the other two go at it. So it's always like two people in the ring at once.
The problem is they did that and then the match was slow. I didn't dislike the match. I'm pretty just neutral on it.
I'm not even that. I didn't like the match. I just like the end result.
I just thought it could have been better.
I'm like, if they could have sped it up or kept all three of them in the ring more often, one of those two I'd be more positive about it. But
And then they could have let me enjoy the end result because Becky attacked her. For a
well,
loser.
yeah, she's the man.
Yep.
There it
It don't
is.
have to end with Becky because Raw ain't getting no win. What's Seth got to say about his stupid girlfriend?
No.
Nothing,
You can't say
Becky-
nothing. Becky wasn't even out
well,
there.
Cause Becky
I
just
know.
say I'm more over
She's,
than you is.
Exactly.
No, because
Hey, that's who should be the locker room leader. Becky.
Yeah, look what she did with Team SmackDown. She was a straight goon last year.
Yeah. She took over Raw
yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I
with a
noticed
busted
that.
face.
I noticed that Seth didn't criticize Becky. Well, he's too scared, and Becky wasn't out there to face the facts.
Becky was like, I'm too big for this.
I mean,
This is beneath me.
she's the man.
She probably sent Seth out there to do it. For all we know, she was pulling the string. And then it's gonna be revealed that Becky is the leader of this faction.
I mean, you did see Seth post the picture of him wearing this shirt that says "My girlfriend's more over than me." So
Hey, she got the belt. What's the other guy? A nice new suit.
yeah, Seth lost the Shield.
And about 5 L's.
Yep, Seth lost the Shield. He
L.
lost Dean Ambrose.
L.
He lost on Survivor Series.
L.
Don't have J&J security.
He lost a match that don't exist.
The only thing he did, oh,
Well, nah, he didn't lose that match, but
it didn't happen.
so that's an L.
The only thing he did so far was beat Brock Lesnar with busted ribs. And still don't have the title. And then get into a Twitter finger war, so now he doesn't. So now he lost his own fan base.
Hey, he do got a W against Dave Meltzer.
I give him
He
that.
got one. Got to get back in the win column somehow.
Boy, if somebody ain't having a bad half of 2019. But
He did it to himself.
wait, Dave or Seth?
Both. Dave need to shut up now.
Seth needs chef.
Dave got shitty thoughts. And then, like,
He's
let me say this
Oh.
before we end this, because this is what I want to bring up. Like, I think, I told you before, like, I don't really mind Dave. Sometimes his source is right, sometimes it's wrong, whatever. Sometimes he shit on the product up, sometimes he like something. But that goddamn Alvarez. He don't like nothing. He don't like anything. He never had nothing positive to say. I can listen to people, like, I can listen to different podcasts, and there are people who like, oh, I like this. This was great. Blah, 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 blah. I I listen to people's reviews of SmackDown where they won't shit on it. They just say a whole bunch of stuff they don't like. Then they talk about everything they do like on the show. Alvarez don't like anything on a show. That's why I don't listen to him and Dave Meltzer no more. Because they are so biased. Like, they pro AEW everything. They pro New Japan everything. Well, that's the style y'all like. Y'all can't compare New Japan to WWE. You can't do that.
And WWE did do what New Japan did. They'll hate on that guy. It wouldn't look right.
It wouldn't even be good because there ain't no storylines in New Japan. It'd be very simple storylines.
I'm like, Brock Lesnar with a Tanahashi reign or a Okada reign. We hate Brock now.
See, that's the thing. Okada is so good that he can have a long reign like this. You can't give Brock Lesnar a reign like this because he ain't gonna do nothing but German suplex. Imagine going 3 years of Brock being the champion and he only do 2 moves the entire reign. His entire reign, he does 2 moves.
So like, I cannot imagine D-Bry after WrestleMania when he got the title, him going the next 3 years with that title. Folks already get tired of a Kofi up here less than a month into his reign. Okay, Kofi, you got your spot. Let's go.
I wanted Kofi to be champion for another 2 years. Get it go.
I wanted Kofi to go to at least WrestleMania. I want him to go make it to at least WrestleMania with it. But the other thing about Dave, that still kills me. This dude literally got some shit started about that Saudi Arabia was holding WWE hostage. I'm like, I'm thinking like, nigga, do you not realize what kind of shitstorm that will be if the Saudi government literally just kept over 200 American citizens hostage because he claims Vince delayed the stream? Especially when CNN and MSNBC actually covered part of it just because Lacey Evans and Natalya had a match in Saudi Arabia, so that's a first. I'm like, you really try to put over that they got held hostage?
I just say one thing. That Lacey Evans Natalya thing was the worst thing that ever happened to us. Because Stephanie McMahon going to try that day every week. Hey, at Saudi Arabia, we made change. There was change.
Well, we haven't really heard anything after it, though. But
no, like, right after, they would, like... First of all, they going to keep... Every time we see Lacey Evans and Natalya on TV, they going to bring it up.
I mean, it definitely worked where you actually had a news network actually cover a wrestling event in Saudi Arabia. So, I mean, it did do what he wanted.
It just did the WWE style of shoving shit down your throat there.
Ew.
Because think about us as wrestling fans, we didn't give a fuck about a Lacey Evans-Natalya match in Saudi Arabia. Because if you wanted to do a first women's match, give us 2 women that we actually cared about.
Exactly.
You took 2 blondes and said, trot them over there. Oh, we're not sending Charlotte. We don't want shit to happen to her.
Well,
we ain't even risking somebody shooting her. Take the 2 we don't care
Well,
about.
consider the way they put it up here, Natalya and Rich Card just volunteered first. Where they explain it.
Hey, Charlotte wasn't going. Charlotte love making history. But this one history, she's like, you know what? I've done so much shit in my life. I could pass on this one.
Let's be real. I won't expect nobody like Charlotte to do it. Like, what if they put them in on throwaway
Charlotte,
match?
like, I'm going to be a 25-time champion in the next 5 months.
I'm like this.
I'm good.
I'm like this. Charlotte ain't gonna. We are not gonna see Charlotte there unless it's actually for a match that's not a throwaway match.
When Charlotte goes there, they gonna cough out that bread. Charlotte like, wait, 2 more zeros. Then you got me.
Enough for these ass implants.
Charlotte go there. It's gonna be the women's title gonna be on the line. It's not gonna be just some random one-on-one match.
And she gonna be facing Ronda Rousey. It's gonna be somebody big.
And she gonna make her tap out.
No, Becky gonna want more zeros than Charlotte. They ain't got that much money. They gonna make it a 1-match attraction. We just gonna fly these 2 women over here. We're gonna pay them all the money.
Oh, I forgot the second thing about this. The fact that he pushed the story that New Japan banned Kenny Omega for Japan.
All right, I never heard that. That's
I heard that one. I heard that one.
That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life.
I'm like, dude. I'm like,
They didn't ban them. It's just that it's to the point where it's like
he has no. I said, if he has issue with visa, that's either because he is not employed there or whatever. I'm like, dude, Japan can't go to the government and say, hey, don't allow this dude in.
Fuck this guy.
I'm like, when you talk about you so pro AEW, you up here trying to blame New Japan for Kenny Omega not entering Japan. I'm like, I haven't heard Kenny say anything about any of that so far. I was just like, how the hell New Japan even blocking him from entering the country?
all right, it's about my time, y'all. It's midnight.
Oh shit!
Past midnight.
Yeah.
But
That means she on her way home.
okay. Well, that's the end of Real Wrestling episode 86. And yes, we're about to 86 this episode.
The final,
So,
the final score Survivor Series 3-0-1.
Damn.
NXT win.
I hate the fact that I don't think we
With
can.
it.
I hate the fact I don't think we could job our way into having Real Wrestling 100 on WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
It's a possibility,
I don't
but
think it's possible.
I don't think it's possible. Well, that's it.
We'll have to do 14 more.
Yeah.
And like,
I ain't about to do no damn.
if they do,
I ain't about to force anything.
we won't.
Wait, we might. That's 14 months.
Nah, Real Wrestling.
Unless
only
you
do
talk
one-
about.
We only do once a month.
Yeah, 14 months from now is March. I mean, wait a minute. 4 more months? Oh shit, I'm doing this wrong.
What? You talking about I had to own a wrestling? I'm
I
thinking
did
you
my
talking
ma- I
about
did
this
my-
resume. 37 is a shot.
I did my math wrong. I said I had the months wrong. Cause 14 months from now will just be February.
That's why I said you got a shot with next year.
I have an idea
I mean,
for-
not next year.
I have an idea for something, but I'll explain it to y'all later. That's it. Peace.
And it's that time of year where I got to start on the Real Wrestling Awards.
You bitch.